Hi. Hi. Um, yeah. Did the music cut out on me? The music didn't even keep going? Is it going? Can you hear the music still? I don't know what's going on. Is anybody still there? Did everybody give up on me? Can anybody see me now? Am I here yet? Jesus Christ, what's going on? Somebody do me a favor. Let me know if you could see me. Anybody could see me now? No music. Finally. Okay. That was interesting. So I had it all set up. Everything was good to go. And then right before I went live, the computer's like, I tell you what, I'm not going to talk to the camera anymore. And so it just went away. It just went away. And I was like, oh, that's phenomenal. Right as we're about to go live, can't camera's not working. So there we are, 15 minutes in, and finally getting to say hello to everybody. So forgive me for that, but it is my computer being a butthead. Larry Cool the Gamer coming through with a $25 and a $5 super chat. Larry Cool the Gamer. Larry, the Batman fan, I should say now. Sorry, Larry, the Batman fan. Thank you so much for the super chats there, Larry. I appreciate you. Uh, I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. I was drinking Diet Coke, no chicken sandwich. Balzer, no chicken sandwich, just a Diet Coke though, that's for sure. If we go long tonight, I got a granola bar over here that I can dive into. Give me a little pick me up to keep me going. But I thought today I wanted to get a video up for you guys. I wanted to get something out more exciting than me just sitting here. Although this is always fun, I have a great time. But I wanted to get something out. Dollar Tree, Big Lots, something, and out and about somewhere. But I just it's been raining again and gloomy, and Dollar Tree doesn't have crap, and Big Lots doesn't have crap, and ah, ah, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. So here we are. Here we are doing a live stream. Oh, look at Wet's in the house. What's up, Wet? Are you still working 6 days a week, Wet? What's going on over there? But man, yeah, with nothing going on in the world as far as me being able to go out and do something, I figure what we'll go live, we'll hang out, we'll chat, we'll talk about whatever, anything is on the table. We could talk about laundry detergents. We could talk about movies. We could talk about the sun or the moon, whatever you'd like. But we're here, and I will at some point make a note. I should remember to do this when I create the video. I should put like in the title the EMAG entry. So when we're done with this video, you got to click back on it and put in your hashtag EMAG. Don't bother putting it in the live comments. It has to be the live comments. It doesn't accept the live comments for the EMAG video. So you have to come back into this video after we are done and the video's over, and you leave a regular comment with the hashtag EMAG. But it'll be this particular video right here. Sorry, man. I was coming in. I was like, I had the music all set up. I was coming in. I was like gonna be like all like, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to it's gonna be kind of fun. It was gonna be kind of fun, but it's not, and it's what it is. The camera screwed me. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, anyways, we're having fun over here now. Hopefully, throughout the duration of this video. And let me go. I'm gonna go back here in the chat and see who all's here and say hello to everybody. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. And this is weird. I'm on the wrong side. I got to get over here. Oh, look at that. That is where I prefer to be. I prefer to be not looking over here. I like to look over there. Not over here. A little bit over there. Not over there. Over there. Yeah. But here we are. play a lot of games. At one point or another was in a house, but hopefully you're all still here. Nocturno's here. What's up, Nocturno? Robert C. How weird? What's up? What's up? Hamburger time. How would you be? How you doing? Can't believe Creed 3 already coming up to digital on 30. Yeah, you know, a lot of these movies, you got to get it while it's hot, and I think studios understand that now. And so, once Creed 3 is out of the theater, it's going to kind of lose the luster. And if you want to really strike while the iron's hot, then might as well get it out there on physical as quickly as possible. Brent Mania, what's up? Yeah, it does sound like it actually is funeral music, but that's because we are waking the dead. We're up, we're doing this on the East Coast during the witching hour over here. We are waking the dead. Skyla's here. What's up, Skyla? Saw you over there on Tony of the Dead's chat a little bit ago. Was hanging out, having a good time, listening to Tony, just kind of chatting it up. But I needed to get my video up here, so I saw Tony went live. He was live. If I don't know if he's still live or not, but he was going for like 4 hours. And so I was like trying to, like, you know, just kind of chill, let Tony do his thing and jump in. But then by about 8:30, I was like, I got to get a video up. I got to do this. So hopefully I'm not stepping on Tony's toes here, but you know, just had to get something up tonight, and I didn't want to wait too late. Wicked Network, what up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Funeral music. It's because we're waking the dead. We're waking the dead. Count Dracula, what's up? What's up? Man, this is exciting. This is exciting. We are less than a week away from Fat Samurai Guy and I taking part in Tom Devlin's movie. So I'm very excited about that. Cannot wait to get out there and be a part of that right there. Happy hump day to you as well, Wicked. Although it's technically Thursday for some folks now. We're ending up, we're winding down the Wednesday here, heading into Thursday. Larry, the Batman fan. No. Batman. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, it was me. I was busy playing the organ. That's why I didn't have time. I couldn't take my fingers off the keyboard to get the camera going there. That's what it was. Live Style Rewind. It's past your bedtime. Oh. Sorry about that. Well, hopefully, if you're breaking curfew a little bit, staying up, hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully. If not, shame on me. Let's see here. Trying to get let's see here. It's Larry, the Batman fan, in the house. Fluffy Gamer. The Fluffy Gamer is here. It's the Fluffy Gamer hanging out with OGP, the Fluffy Gamer. Let's see here. Thelma's in the house. What's up, Thelma? If any of the homies want to jump on the stream tonight, let me know. I will send you a link. Jason Jones, what's up? Tech 360, what up? It's very late, especially for you over there, Tech 360. For you over there, it's got to be what, about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, right? Maybe 4:22 over there right now. Just thought you got a new laptop just a few months back. It's already acting up. So Wicked. So when I'm doing these live streams here from the house, I'm on a desktop computer. I have 2 screens. I got like a whole setup, microphone, lighting, cameras, all this stuff, where the laptop is just for when I'm on the road there. Mr. Tony of the Dead. So this is where you went. LOL. Thanks for stopping by my chat tonight. Well, no, thank you for stopping by here, Tony. Hopefully, so I'm guessing you're maybe you ended your stream, but yeah, I didn't mean to step on toes, but definitely had to get a video up myself, and I saw that you were live earlier, and so when I had a chance, dropped in to kind of hang out and chat it up for a bit. Would have got in earlier if I could, but unfortunately I didn't wake up till, like, I don't know, maybe 7 o'clock tonight or something. So what are you gonna do? I got a lot going on right now. I'm busy. I'm a busy guy. I'm being pulled this direction. I'm being pulled that direction. I'm being pulled this direction, and then that direction. That's what's happening. Thelma is in the house. What up? Skynet's taking over. No, 100%. That's I don't have any explanation for why the camera quit talking to the computer, aside from, I think, the powers that be, Big Brother, has taken over my computer and is watching everything I do, when the computer rebooted right now, it did this little weird thing I never heard before. It's all beep, 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 beep. And I was like, uh-oh, that's like the FBI or CIA hacking the computer here. Elika, what's up? Are we all spinning? Is it just me? My mind is spinning, and I was about to lose my shit altogether from this computer over here not cooperating with me. But I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. I do apologize about that. I profusely apologize for wasting your time. As Fluffy and I used to do at the end of the videos, we would always apologize for wasting your time, and the funeral's over. Everyone go home. All right, goodbye. See you, everybody. Yeah, my bad. At least the only saving grace is that it's not Monday. It's not an EMAG show where there's so much to pack in just a couple hours. Tonight is we could do a 5-hour chat. We could do a 2-hour chat. We could do a 30-minute chat. Which only gives us 5 minutes. So hurry up, get your comments in. No, I'm kidding. But at least it wasn't an EMAG where everybody's showing up, waiting, expecting the Wheel of Doom and all that stuff. Tonight it was the Camera of Doom. What are you gonna do? Michael McNally's in the house. What's up, Michael? Major Reeves, what up? Perhaps we should all get a free spin on the wheel. Everybody gets a spin. OGP's broke. I'm bankrupt. Selling the house, refinancing, mortgaging the house to send prizes all around the world. Oh man, that's hilarious. Major Reeves. Let's see here. Okay. Blackbeard's in the house. B Sculptor, what's up? All the legends are here. Very cool. Let's see. And Robert C, the legend. The homie Robert C from Texas. Just here taking out the trash. You're not calling me trash, are you, Skyla? You kicking me to the curb? Is that what's happening? Look at this. I got it in the mail today. I got look at. Now I got 2. One for me, one for you. Courtesy of Skyla. We now have the second copy of Dumplings. So we'll throw that on the EMAG for the video this coming week. But it's official now. It's official. All of the misery bags are empty. So I'm gonna have to be reloading those. So I'll swing by the good old Dollar Tree and pick up some more beef jerky. And I'm sure I got wait. Yeah. Here we go. I got an extra Q-tip here. We'll go ahead and I'll throw these in the misery bags. Here you go. Ready? We'll just leave these in here for a little while. Then I'll throw these in the misery bags for everybody. You could win a prize. OGP's DNA right there. Into the misery bag we go. 57.5 for being late. What's up, Bravmania? Larry, I tried to be very cool the gamer again on YouTube because it's what I am all about, but YouTube will not let me get back under that name because all the stuff happened in the past. Yeah, that's a bummer, Larry. That stinks, but I'm glad that at least you, the person, the man, are able to be here chatting. So very glad that you're able to be with us. More power to you. I would like Diet Coke. No Diet Coke, huh? No Diet Coke for Larry. But can we send you crap? You can send me crap. You can send me all the crap you want, Thelma. We have a PO box down below. You can send me crap. Just PO box. And then once Wet Movie once drops by the PO box and sees it's there, then he'll let me know and I'll come pick it up. Is the moon really real? It's I don't know. That's a good question. I've heard that it's hollow and there's aliens inside. If you talk to some folks, possibly Michael Ray Bauer, the sky is possibly like a big hologram and that outer space really doesn't exist. I'm not sure if Michael believes that or not, so forgive me, I shouldn't have really said that, but there are a lot of conspiracy theories out there, and I know Michael has had, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly what all he believes, but he likes to explore the possibility of what is and what isn't, and which is always very interesting topic. Brian Sanchez in the house, what up? Let's see here. It's a ghetto show. It's a ghetto short one, but it's better than nothing. Oh, you're talking about your video getting up the dollar, right on. Where 50 cents? Where's everything 50 cents? Just made a Dollar Tree video. Will be up tomorrow. All DVDs and Blu-rays are 50 cents. I hope Dollar Tree's not getting rid of all their stuff, their Blu-rays and DVDs. I hope they're going to get more back. Mine hasn't gotten any. My Dollar Tree still is very sucky status right now. Breaking nips and busting bricks. What's up? What's up? Wet one is editing his video now. Decent. Gosh, just saw the new Avatar, and it just reminds me mostly of the first one. Tech 360. That's so. I mean, it's blue people, and they're they're trying to save their planet, right? Something like that. Like except this time they're in water or something. It hasn't. There's been nothing really about it that's made me go, oh, I need to go watch that. There's nothing really there. Class dismissed. The teacher's more than 20 minutes late. Well, hey, I got here in about 15. I was like 15 minutes late. So got to suck it up, Buttercup, and stick it out here. Hey, peeps, what's your favorite sitcom? Ooh, that's a tough call. Favorite sitcom? Are we talking current or of any time? All-time favorite sitcom? It could be Cheers. Cheers was a great one. Sitcom. So like a 30-minute comedy show. Sanford and Son was always great. Love Sanford and Son. Night Court, the original Night Court was great. I don't know about the new one. I haven't seen it yet. Trying to think, drawing a blank on sitcoms. Yeah, right off the bat, I'll probably say Cheers. Or yeah, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. I'd have to Google to find out, like to remind me what are some sitcoms. Lisa gives her congrats to you and Fat Cyber Guy on the new movie, and I'm free for a couple of hours if you want to jump in. Right on. Okay, cool. I'll get you a link here, Skyla, and that's very cool. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, and to what extent we are going to be involved in everything, I don't really know yet. We'll find out next week, but we're thrilled to do it. We are thrilled to do it. Larry, what do you do for work, OGP? I do this. I talk to you all. That's what I do. I hang out right here and I do this. I actually juggle many things in life. I've got a bunch of different things going on, and I'm like a jack of all trades, but there's some things that I don't mind talking about. Some things that I'd like to remain private because I just don't. I'm concerned that with too much personal information getting out into the public eye, people could either try and mess with me or use things against me. So there's certain things that I don't or will not ever talk about publicly that I do kind of behind the scenes here. But what I can tell you about me, Larry, is I'm married and got myself a nice little house here. I've got 5 kids, the youngest of which is 19 now. And I'm doing pretty good in life. I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy where I'm at. The one thing I would like more is if we could get about 126 million more subscribers here, and then we could pass Mr. Beast. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking. I just need 126 million more subscribers, and I will be fully satisfied where I want to be in life. That's it. That's not much to ask, right? 126 million more subscribers. That's not much, right? Get to sharing, everybody. Share the channel if you would. I need 126 million subscribers, please. If we do that, if we do, I'm telling you, man, I love the fact that Mr. Beast does so much. He gives so much. He does so many good things, and I love that. And one of these days, hopefully, channel keeps growing. The prizes get bigger and better, and everything, and we're able to do some phenomenal stuff for people. That's the ultimate goal. I would love for this channel. One, we love movies, talking about movies, horror movies, and all that stuff. I never, ever want to forget that. But if these EMAG shows get so big that, we're giving away cars or houses, things like that, would be a dream come true for me. I would love to be able to pay it back like that. Would absolutely love to. Get benefits from GI. Well, I do. I do collect a check every month from the United States government for being a disabled vet. I do do that. I am. I have served in the U.S. Marine Corps, and because of that, I do get a check every month. Steve Mayers, what's up? What's up? What's up? How are the Red Sox going to do this season? Chester, it is. You know what? The Sox are very interesting. I love the fact they got Jorge Alfaro from the Padres. He is a phenomenal catcher, a lot of energy. They got Justin Turner from the Dodgers, who that's going to be a tough pill for me to swallow to root for him. But still with Kike and Devers locked up, Chris Sale pitching is going to be a question. There are some holes. There are some question marks with the team. And already getting bit by the injury bug a bit. It's going to be an interesting season, but they're scrappy and they got a lot of vets. And so you just never know. Look at what the Giants did a couple of years ago. Nobody expected the Giants to win like 115 games or whatever. But they had a veteran team that was scrappy. They played, they competed every single day. There's no reason the Red Sox can't do that this year. There's no reason the Red Sox can't. In the division they're in, it's going to be tough. The Rays are always tough. New York's always tough. The Blue Jays are pretty good right now. And the Orioles are coming up too. So it would not surprise me if the Red Sox finished. I would be surprised if they won the division. But for them to finish second, it wouldn't surprise me. For them to finish last, it wouldn't surprise me. You just don't know how things are going to pan out. And the question is the pitching. That is for sure. Is big question is the pitching for the Sox this year. Rainy Night Gamer, what's up? What's up? Appreciate that. You, sir, Rainy Night, are the man. I appreciate you hanging out here. House of G fam, what's up? What's up? And again, I'll throw this out there again. I'll say it probably a couple more times throughout the video tonight. This will be the EMAG entry video. You cannot enter it on the live stream, but after we're done, you'll want to come back to this video and put your hashtag EMAG in the comments, in the regular comments down below, so that way you get entered for the drawing on Monday night. I will share a post and everything, let everybody know as well. But this will be that video. This is the one that we're doing it. What's your least favorite genre of movies? Least favorite. Wet Movie One's going to hate me for this, but maybe musicals. Not a big fan of musicals. Certain musicals, okay, whatever. The producers, fine. Musicals in general. But if we're gonna get like even more specific, I would probably say just I don't even know that they're rom-coms. I would say just the like Lifetime movies, movies that what's going to happen throughout and the ending and stuff, like chick flick type movies. My wife loves them, and I love that she loves them. More power to her, but it's just hard for me to get through them, being that 6 minutes into the movie you already know how it's exactly going to end. But those are tough for me. Sci-fi, and here's one that's really tough for me. I used to love when I was younger, but fantasy movies, like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, those type, Game of Thrones, that type of stuff. I'm just not a fan of that type of movie anymore. I'm just not. Way up, dude. What's up? Today, I asked my phone, Siri, why am I still single? And it activated the front camera. Ooh, shots fired. Siri firing shots. Reminding you, take a look in the mirror, buddy. Take a look in the mirror and you understand. How can I win the Dumplings DVD? Rainy night. So the Dumplings DVD will be on Mondays on the EMAG video. We do so EMAG every Monday's a giveaway. We have 2 winners, and then we spin the wheel. There's 4 prizes, and one person, between the 2, the prizes that they can win are an Amazon gift card, an OGP T-shirt from the OGP's Orb Hut from my little spring shop down here, You could win one of the misery bags, which you don't know what's going to be in it, and then you pick your letter. Or a movie, misery bag, Amazon gift card, or T-shirt. Yeah, so one of those four things. And so this Monday, if somebody wins the movie, it'll be dumplings. But also, let's just say you already had a copy of dumplings, or this is a little too extreme for you because it's pretty extreme. You could also opt out of the movie and select one of the misery bags. You can always select one of the misery bags, but it'll be given away on Monday night. Monday. Let's see here. Preminators in the house. What's up? Dollar Tree has crap, especially no blue. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a good Blu-ray there. Make sure those Q-tips comes with earwax, or no one gonna want them. Okay, I'll dig. We'll dig deep. I'll dig. We'll get real deep in there and make sure there's a little yellow residue on there. Right, Bromania, thank you for the $5 super chat, homeboy. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Absolute legend, Brentmania 89. And hey, done deal. You ask, you shall receive. I will make sure they are nice and soiled with some of that sticky, ooey gooey yellow earwax there. Let's see here. Except Ultima, I think he's asleep. Oh, sorry, I think I missed a comment, Larry. Or let's see. Yeah, I don't, Larry. I think I missed a comment or something. I don't see it there. Decent Thelma, very cool. Yeah, I would love. I will definitely. I'll open it up on camera, and I will celebrate you, and you will have my gratitude. That would be very cool. I'd love to get a little a box from you. That would be a lot of fun. Thank you. Showgirls just came out in 4K. Yes, I am aware of that. That's a movie I just don't know if I need in my collection. I get it. Especially because of what's her name from Saved by the Bell being in it. Everybody's like, oh my God, Saved by the Bell girl getting naked and stuff. But yeah, I just don't know. I do know it. Yeah, the 4K was coming, but I don't know. There are always flat earthers doing live chats on TikTok. Yeah, no, there really are. Flat earthers today is like, come on. Get real. If you're a flat earther at this point, yeah. I've been in an airplane. I've been high enough where you can see the curvature of the earth. It's not flat. I hate to break it to you. It's not flat. Let's see here. Get some good movies, candy, maybe some superhero comic books. Yeah. Hey, man, I love me some comic books. And that's one thing I should do one of these days. I got a big old stack of comics. We should go through my comics. We should take a look at all those. One of these days, we should do that, Larry. Call me crazy, but I always loved the Bob Newhart. Bob Newhart. No, Chester, you are onto something right there. Bob Newhart was a very, very funny show. Love Bob Newhart. It was just his like kind of sarcastic, kind of dry humor is just absolutely hysterical. Love that show. I also loved Wings. Wings was good. And now that I'm thinking of it, what was the show that had David Spade in it where they worked at like a magazine? Does anybody remember that? Where David Spade was like a receptionist or something at this magazine. Very funny cast. I'm drawing a blank on that. Gosh, I think I even own a copy of one of the seasons of that show with David Spade. That was a good sitcom right there as well. But Bob Newhart, very good call, Chester. Yeah, for sure. If you ever do see Avatar in the future, I would like to hear your view on it. Tech 360, I will for sure. At some point, I'll check it out. Probably once I can stream it over here. But because I can't see spending money on something that I know I just don't want. But when I do, I'll let you know. Wow, you and Fat Samurai Guy are going to be in a movie. Amazing. Happy for both. Two great guys. Well, thank you so much, Rainy Night Gamer. So this is cool. This will be, so I'm not going to name names because the movies, honestly, the movies pretty much suck. There's one that's kind of, but the movies pretty much suck. But like, there's 4 movies on Tubi right now where you can actually see my a beautiful little face, but there's other stuff coming. There's things down the road, but Fat Samurai Guy and I both, I think, we just really love being in movies and putting our face on screen and being a part of it. So we'll see. It's going to be fun. I cannot wait. And especially a movie with Tom Devlin, who, has done the effects for many Puppet Master movies, all kinds of different things. But the cast is getting amazing. I'm going to have to go through and get the cast. And Skyla, I have not forgot about you. I will get you a link here in just a moment. But still just trying to get caught up on the comments here a little bit. Just 126 million more. That's it. That's all we're asking for. Just 126 million more. Go Sox. That's right. What's up, MB Sox? Yes, man. Hey, you never know. In 2004, right? Nobody expected the Sox to come out of. Whoa! I just lost my. Oh, there we go. When the Sox got that first championship, nobody expected them to win that year. So you just don't know. And you look, there are times where we're like, okay, we expect that team to win. We expect the Houston Astros to be competitive with their phenomenal ability to cheat. And hey, as long as the Astros are having players like Altuve on their team still, I'm not going to let that go. The trash can banging and the little electronic zapper telling him whether it was going to be a fastball or a curve or whatever, so he knew what he was swinging at. As long as he's still playing, Astros are going to be cheaters in my mind. But it is what it is. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, right? I guess. So I only have 120 million friends, but I'll spread the word. Chester, I appreciate that. Thank you. Good looking out. Well, even if I am from the UK, thank you for your service, OGB. Well, no, thank you, Tech 360. The thing is now, when it comes to serving in the military, I think any country in the world, the people serve in the military. Unless they're forced, it takes a certain amount of patriotic effort or patriotic, just pride in your country to do it, or just passion. And the thing is, a lot of places, may not believe it, and no country is perfect. And the United States has its issues with, why are we in the Middle East? Why are we getting involved with this conflict or that conflict? Why are we sticking our nose in these people's businesses and stuff? Generally, I like to think all of that stuff is because the United States is really trying to strive for world peace. Now, you're going to have people who are going to say, well, like, the Bush family, because you go back in time, George Bush's great grandfather, whatever, was selling weapons to the Nazis before the United States got into World War II and stuff. And so there's always bad things associated with stuff. But I think in general, the idea is to, strive for world peace. And so to me, anybody who serves in any military, deserves a little thank you. Whether it's, whether they're, serving the Queen, or whether they're, in France or Australia, wherever in the world, to me, those folks, I always appreciate them serving their country and help try to make the world a better place. That's what I look at it, the way I look at it. But thank you, Tech 360. I really appreciate that. Larry, 3 things about me. I'm not married, but I got a girlfriend. I love Taco Bell, and I'm a man of God. Larry, well, that's cool. Hey, there are some times that I really do enjoy some good Taco Bell eating, and a man of God as well. And I am married, so I don't have a girlfriend, but got a little bit in common there, Larry. And hey, man, you go over to Taco Bell, you get one of them chalupas. Yeah, those chalupas, man, they're pretty darn good. There shall be no giveaway tonight, Wicked Network. There shall be no giveaway. I don't have anything prepared. And with the 2 giveaways on Mondays, trying to stick to giveaways just there right now. Just especially, I'm so overwhelmed with stuff. I still got to ship out this giveaway over here and stuff. So I got a lot going on. Well, unfortunately, no giveaway tonight. I apologize. Maybe in the future we'll do some giveaways that aren't on Mondays, but just not tonight. Just not tonight. Sorry, dude. Same with musicals too. Yeah, just not a fan of musicals. Just not a fan of musicals. Let's see. And you were my situation. You had 80 subscribers. Then your account at terminating has all over from scratch. Now you only got 13 and barely any views. I'm struggling. Yeah, it's tough. Hey, Larry, when you're starting over, it is very tough. It's very tough. YouTube, if you don't have a big subscriber count, YouTube doesn't like to push you. It's very tough to get going. It really is. Musicals suck, sweaty balls. Who likes musicals? Web movie one, but Web movie one also likes sweaty balls. So there's that. There is that. It also doesn't help that people like hip hop rap and the Umbrella Rob scene slandering my name. No, it's hey, when people are talking about you, Larry, that's very tough. So I get it. The best thing, my best advice: ignore them the best you can. Thanos, what's up? You're back in Brainwash, California. I was in New York for your nephew's baptism, and we, the Greeks, do it best. Nice, very cool, man. I need to go to Greece one of these days. Greece, the history between Greece and Egypt and Italy and everything. Gosh, I cannot wait to get over there and do some exploring. But welcome back to Brainwash, California. We're brainwashed and a little wet wash. It's a little damp out there right now too. But hopefully you had a wonderful trip to New York. I love me some New York. Love going to New York. Their politics, though, if you don't like California politics, not gonna like New York politics because it's pretty much the same, right? Michael, what's up? How you doing? OGP, what's your address to send out package to you for the giveaways? Larry, right down below in the comments down there is the PO box right down there. You send it right there, and that's where I get everything. You have a surprise for you when you join the live. Well, very cool. Okay, let me do this. I'm struggling to get caught up here. 9:41. It's 51. I'm 10 minutes behind. You got membership for YouTube channel? Yes, I do. So here's the thing with the memberships. I had always said like I'm going to keep the channel free for everybody. I want all the content to be free. Just Shoot Me, Brent Mania. Thank you. Yes, Just Shoot Me was so fun. I love that show. But as far as channel memberships, I was like, I'm gonna keep everything free. I'm gonna put all my content out there for everybody. But YouTube sent me, they're like, hey, we're gonna send you $500 if you make channel membership. So I was like, well, okay. I mean, $500. It's gonna help the channel. You know, that $500 got me a gimbal and some other goodies. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And so for those, the folks that are channel members, I do put out as many different videos and things. There will be this Sunday coming up. There will be a members only live chat. This is it's going to be the first Sunday of the month. So this Sunday will be a members only live chat in which I will ask them all what time they'd like to do that this Sunday. We'll figure it out from there. But Sunday we'll have a members only live chat at some point, but as well as other members only videos. I just released a members only movie review a couple days ago as well, and that movie review was on dumplings. It was on this movie right here. Let's see here. Antonis in the house. What's up? Antonis is also back in Brainwash, California. Went to New York for your nephew's baptism. The Greeks do it best. Antonis, are you the same as Thanos? That's the same. That's like the same comment. You're like different name, different account logged in. Okay. So yeah, okay. So yeah, I knew Antonis was Greek. Okay. I did not connect the dots that you and Thanos there were either related or the same person. Have you ever been to a Greek wedding or Greek baptism before? I have not. That sounds like fun. I love experiencing different culture and stuff. It sounds like a lot of fun. So let me do this right here. Okay. Oops. Hang tight. Skyla, I'm going to send you this link over here. And boom, 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 boom. Okay. All right, Skyla sent you the link. Everybody loves Raymond is a good show. It's a very good show. Yes, I'm craving some delicious cooking right now. Jesse, I know we started the other night. The other night we started. We were talking about food, and then man, it was like, oh my goodness. That's why I came equipped with a little Quaker Chewy s'mores. Like I don't know if it's technically a granola bar, but it's like a little bar here. I got that in case I start getting like tummy starts rumbling a little bit from all the food talk and stuff. Original Bob Newhart show. They were standing in line to watch Star Wars. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know what? And I can't like say that I've seen every single one of them and stuff, but I do remember like when Bob Newhart was on, it was so funny. And I think it was like the reincarnation that I liked better. But I remember, yeah, Bob Newhart, because it was like two shows, like one from like what the 70s, and then he came back like later in the 80s or something like that. But Bob Newhart, very, very funny. You were saying, OGP, that all the legends are here, but Ultima isn't because I think he's sleeping right now. Yeah, so not all the legends, but I was kind of saying like everybody who's here was a legend, like so many cool folks. Not necessarily everybody, not necessarily everybody's here. What kind of foods you like to eat? So I do, I like a lot of different types as far as different like ethnicities or whatever. I love Indian food; it's phenomenal. I love Mexican food, of course. Grew up in Southern California. Italian, pastas and things like that. Love that. Um, love me some good Philly cheesesteaks. I love pizza. One of the things we love when we travel, we always go to like food places around different cities and stuff. We're always trying out different foods. So love experiencing different foods. Pat's cheated with deflated balls. Brent Mania, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, Brent Mania. No, but here's the thing with the deflate gate and everything, all quarterbacks get the balls before the games. And this happens with every single team. They all get the balls before the game, and they adjust the air pressure to the level that they want. Every single team does it. The quarterbacks have the amount of pressure and they want. The rule is it has to be a certain amount. It can't be below a certain level. And that particular day, Brady's, footballs were light. The argument New England fans are going to give you is that they, because we're so cold outside, air pressure between hot, if it's nice and warm inside the clubhouse where they're doing this stuff, and then you go outside, that pressure is going to change, with extreme temperatures. So that's going to be the New England argument for it. But it is what it is. Remember that year also, Brady was he was banned for 4 games, had to serve a 4-game suspension. What did they do? They came back and won the Super Bowl. So I'll take my lumps. With that. But anyways, let me go ahead and throw on the headphones here. Kill that, and let us welcome Skyla.
Oh,
What
hello.
up?
I am here.
How are you doing this evening?
Good.
That's good. So yeah, I'm still a little bit behind in the chats here. So I'm gonna try and catch up everybody. But Robert, your son is in the Navy. Very cool, Robert. Thank you to your son, and thank you
Awesome.
to you, Robert, for having your son out there putting his life on the line for our safety so we can all sleep at night. That's very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. So what's going on in the world of Skyla? How you been?
Not too bad.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, after the EMAG on Monday, I just wanted to just scan a few bits because I did get something for you, so don't be mad at me. But we'll talk about that in a minute. So
Okay.
I was just checking up, like reading up, and I found out that a certain film that I've spoken to you about has now a sequel.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Uh,
They finished filming and it's 40% post production.
Are we? I lost my list. Hold on. Let me guess. Is it Adam Chaplin?
Yes, it is.
And it has a sequel now.
Yeah, Adam Chaplin 2. They finished the
Nice.
movie. And you can order like perks as well because it's crowdfunding. I was so happy when I found out about that.
Yeah, that's very cool. I still haven't watched. I still have to watch. Oh man, Miss Violence, Tampon Tango. I like all these. I still have a lot to get to. So
Yeah,
it's still on the list.
I was excited about that. So, but I did manage to get you a copy of something on the cheap the other day.
What? Oh, I've been that is another one like that, and dumplings are two that have been on my list for literally years. Like years, I've been looking for them over here.
See you next week when I come back.
Oh, so cool! Thank you so much. Ah, how cool is that? And so, have you've seen Cutting Moments, right?
Yes, I have.
And do you like it?
There's a couple that I do like in this.
Okay.
Because it's based off on 5 short movies.
Okay. And so,
and the last one's called Cutting Moments.
Okay. If you had to pick, if you were gonna, which one is better, dumplings or Cutting Moments?
Dumplings.
Okay. But this was good. This was really good. And so that's why I was like, if you were to say Cutting Moments is better, I was going to be like, ooh. But anyways, no, I'm still excited, and thank you so much. That's so cool of you to do that. That's really cool. I've really been looking for Cutting Moments for a long time, and even the like reseller, the little movie shops and stuff out here, you just can't find it anywhere.
And it's also brand new factory sealed as well. So
nice. Oh wow. Very cool. Yeah, and this. So, did you hear? I just got this a second copy in the mail today. So yeah. So we're gonna that'll be the giveaway for the movie for Monday. I was also using it because I knew it was coming as the giveaway for the movie for this last EMAG, but we didn't give away the movie. It was the gift card and the misery bag. But let me say, let's see. Oh, Larry the Batman, like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's a good call. Mork and Mindy. Larry, Mork and Mindy is great. Very good call right there. Yeah. Metal God says, give away your butt cherry. I will not be giving away my butt cherry. My butt is staying intact right here. Exit only. Sorry, folks. Park's closed. Are you against Middle Easterns? What do you mean we get into their business? Oh, no, Antonis. No. What I was saying, as far as getting into their business is, and that's not my perspective. What I was saying is that other people argue that the United States should not be messing with the Middle East. We should let them do their own thing. That was my point. I wasn't saying whether I agree or disagree with it, but we know there are elements of the people in the Middle East that do not like Americans being over there. That's just a fact. They do not like us. They want us to leave. That was the point. I have nothing against, hey, I have some very, very good Egyptian friends. I have very good Persian friends. I knew it's been years since I've seen her, talked to her, but was friends with the girl from Afghanistan. So I have no issue with anybody, from anywhere in the world, but just there are people that say United States shouldn't be over there. That was my point, Antonis. Nothing about, yeah. Little about me, says Brent Mania. I'm single and keep to myself because no one seems to hang out with me or really talk to me. Well, Brent Mania, we love hanging out with you and talking to you right here. So you stick around.
He knows that he can talk to any of us anytime.
Yeah. Mr. Bones says, yo, what's up, Mr. Bones? How you doing there? Let's see. Unfortunately, I reside in New York and I'm a conservative. Yeah, Rainy Night Gamer. That's tough. If you lean right and you're in a left state, or if you lean left and you're in a right state, that's a tough place to be. That's a tough place to be. I have some very good friends who I'm not going to get into names, who are very conservative, and they live in Brooklyn, New York, and yeah, they are lone wolves over there. Let's see here. Oh, okay, you figured out. So you were messing with me with the different accounts. Okay, I got you, Antonis. Uh, hairy chest and gold chains, Greeks do it best. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. And that's what I should do. That's what I should be wearing. I have my velour tracksuit, like for when Cinestalker and I went out to those mob locations. That's I should be wearing that, showing off a little of the chest with some chain with a little gold rope right there. That's how I should do it, right? There needs to be an intervention for what movie one musicals are horrible. Hey, you know what? We can do it. I'll break into his house and we'll start throwing away all his musicals. Skyla, your thoughts on musicals? Do you like them? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big, I can't.
I'm not really a fan of romantic comedies either.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how it's going to end. You know what's going to happen. You know how they're going to end. To me, they're pointless to watch. Three's Company was my favorite sitcom next to Married with Children. Oh, yeah. Good call there. See, and that's what I knew I would forget stuff. But those are both two like phenomenal shows. Good call there. Chalupas are out of this world. I also love the cheesy bean and rice burrito. It's only $2. You can't beat that, right? No, that is a great price. Do they have Taco Bells in Liverpool?
Yes, there is one in Liverpool.
And have you been and do you like it?
I've walked past it.
Okay.
I haven't been in it yet.
Well, but with your food allergy, you got to be careful. I don't know what if they use vinegar at all. You'd have to be careful. But they do. There are a few tasty items, especially Taco Bell is good drunk food. If you're drinking and you're looking for something to eat, Taco Bell is a good way to go. You were talking about Arby's, and I got some the next day. Nice, Major Reeves. I love me some Arby's. Now, do they have Arby's over there?
No, but I did have Arby's like when I came to Florida as a kid, and it's something I can't get out of me mind. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to when I come over.
Oh, I love Arby's. Love Arby's roast beef sandwiches. They're so good, good.
And the curly fries.
Yeah. Yep. And that's the thing, like way back in the day, like in the 80s, I want to say, I can't remember when Arby's first introduced the curly fries, but they were like the first ones to have the curly fries. And then Carl's Jr. started, and Carl's and Hardee's started with the like crisp cut fries. They kind of taste like curly fries, but they're shaped like, I don't know, whatever. They're crisp cut fries. They're different shape. Yeah. But the Arby's curly fries are the best curly fries by far.
Yes, they are.
Thank you for your service, OGP. By the way, I'm a Goosebumps fan. Do you know about that? I did not. Goosebumps, like the cartoon Goosebumps?
I think Goosebumps was on Fox Kids in the 90s.
Oh, is it a cartoon or is it like a live action show?
It's not a cartoon because it's like it's like a TV show.
Okay.
But it wasn't like a cartoon.
Oh, okay.
It was made for like more like early teens.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was probably just too old. And let's see. Goosebumps is a children's. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I've seen that. Okay.
There's Goosebumps the movie, and then there's Goosebumps that was on Fox Kids.
Yeah. Yeah, and so came out 95 to 98. So 95 to 98. I didn't have kids yet, and I was like, in the Marine Corps and then, being busy doing things and stuff. So yeah, that one fell like right in that era where I was never in front of a television.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
I was the teeny bopper.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. You know, by that point, like I was already out ready to fight wars. I was gonna go do some battling, but it never happened though. Like I got lucky. Actually, Bob Newhart had 3 sitcoms: Bob Newhart, and Bob. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, Skyla, have you ever seen the Bob Newhart show?
No.
Okay, Bob Newhart. His stand-up comedy is hysterical. He's a comedian, but had his own show, and it's just kind of he's like kind of sarcastic, but he's not
We only had
not
certain US shows over in the UK,
yeah.
so and that wasn't one of them.
Ah, yeah, yeah. He's funny. The show was very funny. I mean, any of them that I've seen, and I've seen bits and pieces from the different eras, but I just remember the one. So what I think it would have been, I don't know which. It definitely wasn't Bob, but maybe it was either Newhart or it was the Bob Newhart show. One of those two, whichever one was out in the 80s is the one I remember. Michael says, me and Barbara will not be here. We are going out of the country on a Mexican Riviera. Decent.
Yeah.
If we're not back in a week, send some more pesos because we're too drunk and missed the bus and need more tequila. Hey, we'll do that. We'll take a fund for you. So yeah,
we'll do a Mike and Barbara fund.
Let's see here. Let me pull up the calendar. So they're gonna miss the 3rd. Okay, if we don't see you on the 10th, we're gonna start taking PayPal donations to get Mike and Barbara back home from Mexico. The Mexican Riviera cruise is phenomenal cruise, though. Phenomenal cruise. You're gonna have a blast. Hopefully, you have a wonderful time. Have you ever done that cruise before, Michael? Is that your first time on it? Let's see. AOGP, do your children ever watch your content or give you feedback? So, one of my daughters used to. She would kind of laugh, and then there was one video, at least one video I did where I went in the other room and my daughters were watching and they were like laughing hysterically at me, like being a goofball and stuff. But that was a few years ago. But not typically. Not typically. Every once in a while, they'll some of the family will pop up in videos and stuff, but not a regular thing. And I just don't think they care what I have to say. They have to live with me. They don't care what I'm doing over here. But so basically, no, really, I'd say Jay Inortep. Jay Inortep. What's up? What's up? And your daughter is a 2nd grade teacher. Wow, Robert, that is awesome. Awesome. Wolf Vision, what up? What up? Poop poop. Ash, what up? Do you recommend Olivia from 1983? That's a good question. Skyla, have you seen Olivia?
Yes, and I would. It's also,
Okay.
but it's also known as a different name here.
What name? What's it called over there?
Prozzy.
Okay.
Prozzie. Or
Okay.
Prozzy, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
We would call it Prozzy.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen it. Oh. Okay. So it says, as a woman who, as a child, witnessed her prostitute mother getting killed by a client, marries an abusive man and is suffering from homicidal schizophrenia. Well, that sounds like a phenomenal movie. And I am grabbing my pen now. I lost my pen. Oh, here it is. Yeah, no, that sounds amazing. And I lost my little list again here. Okay.
I was going to change my name, but I was like, nah, I'll just put it as my YouTube channel name. I was going to put where it says, like, you can type in your name. I was going to put Skyla Hates Pain Olympics.
Nice. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, so you watched. Did you say you watched 10 minutes of it? Or how much did you see?
About a minute.
Oh, about a minute.
And I was like, nah.
Yeah. I just saw some little clips. I couldn't even find the whole movie, but I just saw little clips and I was like, Nope, done. I'm out. I'm
Me
out.
too.
Yeah,
And I
no.
am usually like, I do watch disturbing flicks, but no, not that.
That yeah, it seemed a little too much. A little and it looked very
And it's on
real.
YouTube. It's on YouTube as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I was surprising just because the way YouTube likes to censor everything.
Yep.
So, wow. Okay. The Red Green Show is a classic. I've heard of the Red Green Show. I've never seen that though.
No, I've never seen that.
Have you ever seen the 92 film Man Bites Dog?
I own it.
Okay. And yeah, you recommend that or no?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would hope you'd recommend it if you own it, right?
Yeah. I own it, and
But
I also own Confessions of a Dog as well, and I own that, and I recommend that one as well.
okay. A film crew follows a ruthless thief and heartless killer as he goes about his daily routine, but complications set in when the film crew lose their objectivity and begin lending a hand. Oh, okay. What is this a French movie? It's
Yeah.
so it called Man Bites Dog, but it's C'est arrivé près de chez moi.
Yeah,
If
that's French.
okay, so yeah, I don't know the actress, but okay, cool, very cool.
And
I
then
will have to
Confessions
check
of
that
a
out
Dog
too.
is from Japan.
Oh, it like the original one was from Japan or something.
No, Man Bites Dog is French, but there's
Okay,
another movie that's completely different called Confessions of a Dog, and,
okay,
and that's from Japan.
okay. Is that like a horror movie also, or
No, it's about the police, and
oh,
I think from what I remember, I'm not too so don't quote me on this, but I know there's police involved and there's a bit of corruption in the
okay,
Japanese police.
okay,
If it's the same movie I'm on about, yeah, I've
all
seen it.
right. I agree.
But
USA has likes to mingle in other countries' business. That's not right. I agree, and I'm a patriot. So yeah, rainy night. So to me, I just um, I get it. If you want to maintain world peace, I understand the desire to kind of keep an eye on the rest of the world, how things are going when things are wrong and stuff. But I think there are times, in my opinion, there are times where we meddle a little bit too much. No, Antonis, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Larry says, "What action movies do you think are underrated?" I always suck at that because there's so many movies that I've seen. I could
yeah,
never think of them all. Um, and being put on the spot, I never remember anything. Like I could not name one movie right now. I forget. But can you think of anything offhand that you think's underrated?
I won't say the first Taken, but I'll say the second and the third Taken are underrated in my opinion.
Oh, really? Okay, so I love Taken.
I love the first one. The first one is one of the
Yeah,
best movies ever. But I feel Taken 2 and I think the third one are
yeah.
slightly underrated in my opinion.
Okay, yeah. The first one, I love it. The second one, I really enjoyed it. I don't know that I loved it as much as the first, but I really enjoyed it. And then the third one, the only thing that got me about the third one was I get so sick and tired of seeing movies filmed in LA and around LA,
Yeah.
just because it's so typical because Hollywood's right there. And
What about 12 Rounds with John Cena? Do you think that's underrated, or have
I
you
don't,
never seen
I've
it?
never seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, to me that's underrated.
And what's that? What's that about?
Basically, John Cena goes through something. Like I think someone gets kidnapped, and then there's a phone call, and he's got to complete each round, and he's got to go through all these different, like one's on like a bus, one's on like a train, one's there.
Oh,
It's to me, it's very underrated. I like the film, but a lot of people find it underrated.
okay,
I
okay.
don't care for the second one with Randy Orton. at all.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of it. But I mean, there's with millions of movies out there. Like you can't watch them all.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see. Brent Maney says, I'm not a horror movie guy. Really, they make me lose my attention. Well, and I get that. All genres aren't for everybody. And, a good horror movie should keep your attention. There are some bad horror movies and I have no problem turning a movie off halfway through if I don't like it.
I've done that before today.
Yeah.
Well, I will say something to Brent. I have just sent him New York Ripper. When he gets it, I hope that he will enjoy that flick.
New York Ripper is a good one.
It is a good one.
Yeah. I got right here, New York Ripper, right next to New York Ninja. New York Ninja is another fun one. It's very bad, because that's the movie that Vinegar Syndrome. They got the footage, but there was no audio, there was no script or anything, and so they edited it together the best they could, and they made it very fun. But New York Ninja or New York Ripper it's a very good, very very good movie. Have you seen this too? This is one of my favorite holiday movies, New Year's Evil.
Yeah,
I love that one.
I've actually got that.
Oh, and nice.
It sounds crazy, but mine's not like that. Mine's in Spanish.
Oh, really?
I actually bought mine in Barcelona.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
On DVD, and I was like that. Yes.
Yeah. New Year's Evil is a very fun. It's a great movie to watch on New Year's. Rally's Checkers has similar fries to Arby's. Yeah, Mr. Bones, you're right about that. So Rally's, out here they're Rally's. I know, like back east they're Checkers, but Skyla, have you ever heard of a Rally's before or a Checkers?
No.
So it's a burger joint, kind of like a fast food burger joint, and they're famous. They're like Burger King has the Whopper. Their like main burger is the Big Buford, and it's just great. They're very good burgers, quick, and yeah, their curly fries are very good as well.
Well, have you ever heard of a place called Archie's?
There's out here. There are Archie's. It's a fast food chain?
Yeah, and it does burgers. Couple of different types of burgers, but you do like the waffle fries and the curly fries.
Okay.
I've had one called the Route 66 burger.
Oh no, you know what I was thinking? Out here it's Archibald's. It's Archibald's, not Archie's.
That's what it might be called. Is it pink and white, the writing?
Archibald's. No, but there are Archie's. I see that there are restaurants called Archie's, but Archibald's is like red and yellow.
Oh, so ours is like pink and white.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've seen Archie's.
I tried it. I like their curly fries, but the burger was slightly a bit greasy for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I'm a Five Guys girl.
Okay. Yeah. I like Five Guys. It's not my favorite, but I like them. I like Five Guys. You go in and like snack on peanuts until. Do they do that over there as well, where they have the peanuts all out and? Yeah.
You've got like a peanut. You've got a peanut one on occasion.
Oh no, these are just like when you go into Five Guys, and while you're waiting for your food to be delivered, they just have big buckets of peanuts, and you just get like they're shelled salted peanuts, and you just and they're just free. You just snack on them. And then
they've got bags of potatoes as well.
Oh yeah, all the bags of potatoes are laying out there as well. Yeah, from what they make their fries. Yeah. Okay, so it's the same. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might have to send a few movies to OGP for the giveaways. Well, that would be cool, Larry. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Hey, Larry, all's well here. Hope you're doing well. Skyla looks like a cool person. Rainy Night, I can say from what I know, she is. It is never been there before. Oh, you've never been there before. It's Bar. It has never been there before. Barbara tells me it's easy to get lost. I think she is premeditating on something there. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Oh yeah. So she's so Barbara and Michael are going to go down. Barbara and Michael are going to go down there, and Barbara is going to come home, and she's going to put her bragging rights plaque back up on the wall. And Michael's going to be lost down there in Mexico somewhere.
Hey, OGP, I've learned something, you know.
What's that?
Insubordinate.
Nope, not even close. I mean, it's kind of close, but not quite yet.
I still get it wrong. Insubordinate.
Insubordinate. It's
didn't. So
insubordinate.
Insubordinate.
No. It's
insubordinate.
Yeah,
it's like me and my accent.
There's only one B in it. Insubordinate. That's it. Insubordinate. There you go. There it is.
Okay, I got it now.
Insubordinate. That's Brennan. That's what movie one for you, Mr. Insubordinate, Captain Insubordination.
Captain Insubordination. Well, Brendan is still a naughty boy.
Yeah, no, he's a very naughty boy. He's probably over there editing his video right now, not paying attention to us, but he's got big things to do, Mr. YouTuber himself over there. In Newhart, he played the innkeeper. He was a psychologist in the Bob Newhart show, and he played a cartoonist in Bob. Oh, so I've seen Bob then. I've seen some Bob episodes, but yeah, the one I'm thinking of is Newhart then, where he was the innkeeper. Yeah, that's the one that I really enjoyed the most. Michael McDowell, she keeps saying no shirts, no shoes. They have tequila and beer. What's the problem? As long as it's nice and warm and you got a place to lay down, there is no problem. Just be careful with that tequila, man. Oof. Tequila makes the worst hangovers on the planet.
What do you do?
OGP, 80s had the best horror. Do you agree? 100%. 100%. Yes. Skyla, do you have a favorite decade for horror, or do you agree the 80s is the best, or what are your thoughts?
I will sort of agree, but I do. But here's the thing for me. For me, horror movies started getting big in the late 70s, and then it picked up in the 80s, if that makes sense. From like around 78. 1978.
Yeah, no, it definitely, as far as like the 70s has some amazing horror movies with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yeah, and the original Friday the 13th, Halloween. There's some amazing ones there. But when you go like decade by decade, it is, there are just so many from the 80s that it's hard to compare. I wonder, we should totally look top 90s horror movies, because I would say after the 80s it would probably be the 90s. I mean, it could be the 70s, or it could be
I'll say early 90s was good, but late 90s it was just cheesy, unless you've got with Scream.
Yeah,
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, there's a few. So let's see. Yeah. This is from
I'd say Esquire. Definitely he is right, but I do like me 70s horror.
Yeah, best horror movies than that. 35 best. Okay, so this is why Men's Health is rating the 90s horror movies. I don't know, but did they really? Or maybe they didn't put them in order, because there's no way Oh, they just threw out. Okay, they're not putting these in any particular order. I was like, there's no way that's what they call the best. I was looking for a list. So I found a list, 50 best horror movies of the 90s, but they're not in order. Okay, here we go. 60 best. So we're going to start. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Such a good call. And this is so the number one horror movie of the 1990s. Can you guess what might be the number one horror movie of the 1990s? This is a good one. And this is, I 1,000,000% agree.
The only one that I can really think of is Scream.
Okay. So,
but I know it's not.
Oh boy, the way I looked at it was wrong. Okay, no, you know what? You are right. They put Scream as the best horror movie of the 90s. I looked at this wrong. They're dead wrong. They're dead wrong. Scream to me should be number 2. It should be number 2. But for the 90s, they have as number 2 The Silence of the Lambs. And I'll watch The Silence of the Lambs 52 times in a row before I watch Scream once. And I'm fine with Scream. I love Scream, but
I'm shocked.
Silence of the Lambs is one of my favorite 2 horror movies of all time. So in the 90s, you got Scream, then Silence of the Lambs, and then 7. So after Silence of the Lambs, you really drop off. 7's good, but and then Ringu, and then From Dusk Till Dawn, The Sixth Sense. So we're really falling off after the top 2. But then for the 80s, ooh, oh man. Yeah, forget about it. The number one horror movie of the 80s. Could you guess one from the 80s?
Oh,
you might not even think of this one. Some people think 70s when they think of this one, but it's not.
Oh.
Putting you on the spot here. Let's see. Let's get in the chat. Anybody in the chat guess what or have a favorite?
Yeah. I'll guess if it's in the 5, and you can tell me whether it's in the top 10.
Okay.
So I've got 5 in mind for the 80s. Phantasm 2.
That is not in the top 5. According to this list, anyways.
The top 10, I said.
Okay, the top 10. Oh, that's right. Okay. No, they don't even have it in the top 10.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Next one.
There's some good ones here though. So
The Shining.
The Shining is number 1.
That's what I was thinking that was going to be number 1.
The Shining is number 1.
That is a brilliant choice.
Yeah, because it's 1980. A lot of, I don't know why, but I think a lot of people like to lump it in with like 70s horror stuff, but it is 1980. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else were you thinking?
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Let's see. They have that as number 5.
What?
Number 5.
I am in shock over that one.
To me personally, it's a little bit lower. There's some other ones on here that I would rate above that, but that's just me.
And then the other 2 are thought of. 1, Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, they don't even have that in the top 10.
Whoa.
Yeah, their list is a little wonky, but there are still so many. So
and then Demons is the only other one I can think of.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's not on here. So in the 80s, so it's The Shining. Then number 2, they have The Thing. And number 3, and this one, it really is horror, but if you think about it, a lot of people just lump it in with sci-fi. But number 3 is Aliens. Number 4, Possession, which that's a little high for me. Possession, that's a little high for me on their rating.
I'm actually shocked that that's even in there.
Number 5, yeah. I mean, but in the top 50, I could see it being in the top 50. So then Nightmare on Elm Street, and then number 6, Evil Dead 2. Number 7, Texas Chainsaw Part 2. Number 8, The Fog. Number 9, Tenebrae. Number 10, Videodrome. 11, Near Dark. Near Dark is a little bit high for me, but that's good.
But it's to be well done.
But then The Fly is number 12.
What?
I don't know. To me, The Fly is more sci-fi.
Yeah.
But then they have Gremlins at 13, which Gremlins technically, horror. And I'm okay with Gremlins being at 13.
Yeah.
But Poltergeist at 14. But then see, and here's like real true horror fans are gonna go like, okay, how can you put like The Fly, in my opinion, The Fly, how can you put that above number 15, Maniac Cop? To me, or number 16, The Evil Dead. Or number 17, Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp that's probably in the top 50. That's probably fairly accurate. I would say probably around somewhere around the 20.
Have been higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 18 is Slumber Party Massacre. 19, Happy Birthday to Me. 20, Reanimator. See, there's some movies here that I'm going to go, ooh, these should be higher.
Yeah. Reanimator, massively.
21 is Maniac. And here's the big one, the one we haven't mentioned at all yet. And this is why their list is batshit crazy. The 22nd best movie of the 80s, according to Esquire magazine, is Friday the 13th.
What?
That's the first time they mentioned Friday the 13th. Is 22. There's
Halloween 2?
I don't think I've seen Halloween 2 yet. Yeah. Hellraiser they got at 23. I'm sorry, Friday the 13th and Hellraiser are better horror movies than Slumber Party Massacre and Sleepaway Camp have no business being above Hellraiser or Friday the 13th.
Sorry for the rose, but we have to be honest.
No, for real. Yeah. No, and I think she would respect that. And also The Fly. Okay, maybe you have a bigger cast. Maybe you have bigger names. But The Fly has no business being above Friday the 13th or Hellraiser. Prince of Darkness is at 24. I'm down with that. Prince of Darkness is phenomenal. Yeah. Creepshow 2 is 25. The Beyond is 26. There's got to be another one or two in here that's going to like blow our minds. The Stepfather is 27. Creepshow. They got Creepshow rated below Creepshow 2. Is Creepshow 2 really better than the first Creepshow?
A lot of people say it is.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Oh, The Changeling is at 29. I'm putting The Changeling. I'm putting that ahead of Creepshow. I'm sorry. Changeling, I absolutely love. Creepshow puts me to sleep. And then The Hitcher at night is number 30. Cannibal Holocaust at 31. The Stuff is at 32. Guaranteed there's going to be movies that I'm like, this is better than The Stuff. Like The Howling. The Howling is at 33. No way that The Stuff is better than The Howling.
The Stuff should be 50.
Opera is 34. Day of the Dead is 35.
That's too low.
Yeah. Fright Night is 36. Pet Sematary is 37. Oh, and here we go. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer is 38. That is way too low. Oh, Halloween Season of the Witch is 39.
Too low.
Silent Night, Deadly Night is 40. And here, now I'm really offended. Now I'm offended. Now they've done it. Now they've pissed me off. They have done it.
What have they done?
Number 41. No, I disagree. Pumpkinhead is not the 41st best horror movie of the 80s. I love Pumpkinhead. And look at this. This is going to offend some people too. What's another major horror franchise that started in the 80s that we have not even mentioned yet?
Return of the Living Dead.
Well, the whole franchise of Child's Play. They got Child's Play 1988 at 42. Bad Taste. American Werewolf in London at 44. What? Come on now. Children of the Corn 45. Okay, that was good back then, but it did not age well. My Bloody Valentine. See, the thing is, in The Gate, April Fool's Day, The Fun House, and Motel Hell. That's their top 50. So they haven't even mentioned what you're saying, Return of the Living Dead.
Yep. Or Phantasm.
Didn't even mention either. So, but that's just it. There's so many good movies in the 80s. It's ridiculous. I'm ignoring the chats. Let me get caught up on the chats a little bit here. Let's see here.
Some questions on the chats, if you've got any.
I like the First Marine more than 12 Rounds. Is it called the First Marine? Or
no, the Marine was a good. I will say the Marine was a good movie.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
That's with John Cena.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I know I've not seen that. Okay, Robert C says 80s is the best. Pops Mafia, Missile. There was no Wheel of Doom tonight. Sorry, no wheel tonight. Holding off for Monday, but courtesy of Skyla, Dumplings will be the movie we're giving away. Brand new factory sealed. Good stuff right there. It will be the movie. Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, number 5. As far as popularity goes, Nightmare on Elm Street, I think deservedly is in the number 5 spot. I think that's right. Yeah, Halloween 2 did not even get mentioned. Not even mentioned. Crazy. Titanic was scarier. And they didn't even mention Lost Boys. Lost Boys is not in their top 50. So we could really argue about this. Friday the 13th is number 1. Don't care. You know what? I could not argue if they put Friday the 13th number 1. I couldn't. Okay, I would go with The Shining number 1, but then Friday the 13th I would probably put as number 2. But yeah.
Don't Go in the House would have been in top 50.
Oh yeah, there's so many, right? Yeah, Pumpkinhead. How do they know? Arachnophobia. Was Arachnophobia in the 80s or was that 90s? I think that was 90s. Okay. Let's see here. I think I might have missed a couple other comments. Did I see Wet Movie 1 pop back in here? Just got my video ready for tomorrow, but bedtime for you now. Well, suck it, Wet One. Go get your little sleepy time, little sleepy poo over there. Little sleepy head, wet. No, I get it. You got that job. Got to get up early. I understand. We still love you anyways, even though you won't come hang out with us, wet. But okay, so now let's look at the best according to what was this, Men's Health magazine or something? The top 60 movies from the 90s. So number 1 was Scream, which you can understand. It's very understandable. Number 2, Silence of the Lambs. So to me, they got those backwards. Because Silence of the Lambs is one of the greatest, not just horror movies. Silence of the Lambs is one of the greatest movies of all time. And so I think they got that backwards. But based on popularity, maybe you go with Scream because of the franchise. Because, I know Silence of the Lambs, to me, Hannibal, Red Dragon, Hannibal Rising, Silence of the Lambs, Manhunter. Oh, I'll watch any one of those 5 times before I watch anything in Scream. But I get it. I understand the popularity of Scream. So 7 is the 3rd best. Like 7 was good. That was good. I mean, like for the rest of our lives, we're going to be going, what's in the box? What's in the box? But I don't know that it was that like 3rd best of the whole decade. And now Ringu, shame on me because I have not watched this yet. But where is it?
The
Oh, it must
Japanese
be.
version.
Yeah. You know what? It must be over there. Must be over there. I have the box set that came out of the Ringu trilogy, and I think it's 4 movies, right, or 5 or something. I have not watched any of the Japanese ones yet. From Dusk Till Dawn is phenomenal, so that's good there. But and then The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense is the 6th best movie of the decade. Like, you could tell already the 90s does not stack up with the 80s, because there's movies that did not even make the list, out of the top 50, and we're already at The Sixth Sense. And then Cemetery Man, okay, good, but not would
Delamort.
it would not. So The Sixth Sense, Cemetery Man, 7 might make the list in the 80s, but like some of these movies would not even make the list in the 80s. Okay, here we go. And this should be in the top 5 at least. In the top 5, and I forgot this was in the 90s. But one of the greatest horror movies of all time, they have it ranked number 9, and that's Dead Alive. Dead Alive should definitely be in the top 5 of the 90s, but at least they got it in the top 10.
3, at least.
Yeah.
And we call that Brain Dead over here.
They got Misery as 10. Misery is good, but that's like a one-time watch for me. It's just kind of slow. Yeah. So I don't, Misery. And then The Crow, number 11. That's pretty low. Crow should probably be in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Event Horizon is is number 12.
Are you kidding me? That should be lower down the list. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Edge of Axe, another 80s horror movie that's so good? You know what? I think I got that, but I don't think
I've heard of that. But the only reason that has something to do with
no, that's just The Edge,
and it's from 1977. But I don't remember.
The Edge of the Axe. Yeah, I think I've seen that. I don't own it. I was just looking. I don't own it. I thought I had, but I think I've seen it. I would have to look that up. So let's see. Let's continue to be offended. Okay. Now, Jesus Christ, this list is horrible. So they have at number 13 behind this movie here. Remind you, they put Event Horizon. They put Misery. They put Cemetery Man, The Sixth Sense, and 7. They put all those. Oh, and Candyman. Forgive me, I didn't say Candyman. They put it number 8. They put all those movies ahead of number 13, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula has to be top 10. Maybe it's not top 5, but it has to be top 10.
Top 10. And as well as Dead Alive.
And then, Dead Alive needs to be top 10 also. Yeah.
Sorry for quitting, but.
So we're getting into some good ones now. Their list is stupid, but we're getting into some good ones. Still doesn't stack up with the 80s, though. But number 14, they have The Blair Witch Project. I'm okay with that right there. I'm okay with. I really like the first Blair Witch. I like it. And then I like the third one a lot. The second one's okay, but I like that franchise. I know the franchise has not gotten a lot of love over the years, but I like it. And here's another one that I'm okay with where it's at. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Night. Yeah. So that's at 15. Okay, and this is interesting. This is coming out in 4K here. The Exorcist 3 is at number 16. Yeah, and with this one, they can just fuck off. They can just fuck off with this. Number 17, behind all those other movies I just named, Army of Darkness at number 17, behind all those other movies. There's no way they can put those other movies ahead of Army of Darkness. I am sorry.
That needs to go up.
It needs to be in the top 10. Has to be in the top 10. Let's see here. Chester, to me, the 70s overall best decade for movies: Jaws, Halloween, Animal House, Bad News Bears, Caddyshack, Godfather. No, you're right. Those are amazing. And maybe we should have to look at we'll look at the 70s list next. That's what we're going to the 70s. But 90s definitely is behind the 80s. 80s, I think, to me, is the best. But we're going to be fair. We're going to go through them here and take a look at them. Balls are wants to know where Jeepers Creepers is on that list. It's got to be here, right? Jeepers Creepers has to be there, right? Can you read my last comment, Antonis?
The Cast, The Craft, and Idle Hands. If they're not on that list, then I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let's see.
And Cube as well.
Oh, Cube?
Yeah.
Antonis, I only hate the evil people in the Middle East. If they want to come to the USA for a better life, that is totally fine with me. And I personally know Middle Eastern people very nice. No, 100%. 100%. It's sad when any group or ethnicity or whatever gets a bad rap because of few bad people. If that's what you were asking me to read, Antonis, was there another one? Yeah, I think that's what you were saying, Antonis. But yeah, I agree with you there. Evil people suck, and it sucks that they ruin it for for all the good people from anywhere, certain groups, ethnicities, and stuff. Dumb and Dumber, Seabass was a brutal villain. Hey, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? I know what you did last summer.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, there's where's Child's Play 2 on that list? Silence of the Lambs, one of the greatest movies of all time, period. I agree 100%, Rainy Night. Yep, I'm with you. Jacob's Ladder. Okay, so let's get back to it. Let's see. We got some wondering to do. Here we go. Ooh, Stephen King's It is number 19. I'm kind of okay with that right there.
Still a little bit shocked.
Yeah, you think it should be higher or lower?
A little bit higher.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
At least top 15.
Here's one I've never heard of before, but it's a Japanese movie. Maybe, huh? Wild Zero is number 20. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Any good? You like it?
It's all right. It can stay at 20.
Okay.
That's right position for it.
Oh, this is interesting. Here's an interesting one. This I believe should be a little higher. Now, this is a good movie. It's way too long, but it's a good movie, and I'm surprised it's not a little bit higher. At 21 is Audition. Audition is one of the most messed up movies ever. The one, have you seen that where they interview they're interviewing prospective
Needs to be a number 10 at least.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, number 10.
Another one I've not seen, but apparently with Bill Pullman and Patricia Arquette, I should have. At number 22 is Lost Highway. I've never seen that. You have thoughts on the Lost Highway?
Good movie.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay there?
That's all right there.
And here's another one that so this is it. So in the 90s, there's going to be some movies that I have not seen. This is another one that I have not seen, and I need to get on the ball with some of these movies, but some I don't care. But number 23 is The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox.
What?
Is that a good one? Oh, it's a Peter Jackson movie, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
That is a good one. It needs to be higher up. Sorry.
Okay.
I like that movie.
And then The Faculty in 24 from 1998. Faculty.
It's an okay movie, but that's I'd say that should be at least 25, 26.
Yeah.
And go down a little bit. We need a bit more.
So yeah, well, and here's another one that I'm like, it should be like just compared to some of these other movies that we've already passed. Number 25, Interview with the Vampire. That has to be higher than some of these other movies. Has to be.
Yeah.
You go to bed, old man. Wet one. Go wipe off your wetness, Mr. Wet Wet, and go to bed, Wet Wet.
You naughty, naughty boy.
Yes, get in bed, you naughty boy.
Naughty boy.
Have you seen Enemy Mind? It's from the 80s. That sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
Enemy Mind. I'm gonna have to see. Oh, Nocturnal says the Frightener is super underrated.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm adding. I'm gonna have to go through. Man, I got so much. God damn, I have so many movies I have to watch. Yeah. Okay. I can't sleep. I'm thinking of Cinnabon. Ooh, now I'm thinking of Cinnabon. Hey, the last late night live stream we did, we spent all night talking about Cinnabon or Cinnabon. We spent all night talking about food. So we got to talk movies. We actually got to talk movies. So don't get me on the food right now, Wet One. Don't get me going on food. Here we go. Let's see.
There's two that you haven't mentioned yet.
Wow.
I'm actually going to be surprised.
I can't believe. This list is mind blowing. Number 26, Night of the Living Dead. How is that low compared to those? Number 27 is Ravenous. I've never seen that.
Shit.
Guy Pearce. Number 28 is Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me.
What the fuck?
Is that what is that?
I like that movie.
Oh, okay. So that should be better. Yeah. And then, and this is another one I've never seen just because of the name. I've never watched this. So Ravenous. So Tim H likes Ravenous. Okay. So Tim H very much disagrees with you on that one, Skyla.
I know.
Okay. So, or is it Ravenous or is it Ravenous? I don't know. Am I pronouncing it wrong? It's probably Ravenous, huh? It's probably Ravenous. Because it's not like Ravenous like the bird, huh?
No.
So number 29 is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is going to start driving me nuts now. This is going to start. Yeah. Ooh. Number 30, Kronos. I'm okay with that. Okay, here you go for Wet Movie 1. Number 31, Bride of Chucky.
Oh boy.
Number 32 is Jacob's Ladder.
That's
wow. Yeah. And number 33, The Devil's Advocate. Devil's Advocate has to be higher than some of those other movies. Yep. Number 34, Return of the Living Dead 3. Number 35. Wow. Who said it over here? Who said it? Somebody mentioned it over here. Sorry, I'm missing who mentioned this. Oh, Pops Mafia. I know what you did last summer at number 35.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this. Return of the Living Dead Part 3 needed to be way up. That is so underrated. I love that film.
Yeah. Yeah, this list is seriously wonky. Yeah. Number 36, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. That's better than some of those other ones. That should be maybe in the 20s for me. Yeah. Number 37, Arachnophobia. I'm okay with that being there. Yeah.
I am.
Number 38 is Subspecies. Yeah, that's probably okay. 39 is The Ninth Gate. Oh, here you go. This movie. Yep. You already mentioned this one, and this is getting no love here. It should be much higher. Cube number 40
Yeah,
should be higher.
that's one of the.
This one
I
I'm
still
torn on. This is not the greatest movie, but it should probably be higher than some of those others. 41 is Leprechaun,
yeah, definitely higher.
and 42 is Species. I'm okay with that there.
Is that
Is
Species 2 then? Or is that
no,
just
1995, the original Species.
yeah.
43. And this one, I'm okay with this being where it is on this list, but this is a good movie, but it's not horror-y enough for me to really deserve a higher ranking. But it's a great movie. It's Sleepy Hollow
I
with
agree.
Johnny Depp and Christina. Yeah. Tales from the Hood is 44. That's a comedy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lake Placid is 45. Here's the thing. They haven't mentioned, we haven't in the 80s, with the top 50 in the 80s, the top 50, we didn't even get to Halloween 2. We didn't get to Halloween 4. We didn't get to Friday the 13th 6 or Friday the 13th 4. There's so many movies we didn't get to in the 80s. But at number 46 in the 90s, they've got Halloween H2O.
I'm jaw dropped.
And Halloween H2O, if you want to put it as the 46th best movie of the 90s as far as horror goes, I'm fine with that because it's not the greatest, but it just tells you how good the 80s was in comparison.
Yeah.
47, The Craft. Not my cup of tea. I know a lot of people like it. Do you like The Craft?
Stays where it is.
Okay. 48, Deep Blue Sea.
No.
Here's another one that you can't tell me deserves to be this low. The People Under the Stairs is 49.
Too low.
Oh, come on now. Number 50, Body Snatchers.
What?
That has to be higher. Wow. And then here we go. And because this is their top 60 in here. So this is good. Sleepwalkers is at 51.
I like Sleepwalkers, very underrated.
And then Cannibal the Musical. I've never seen that. Is that worth watching, Cannibal the Musical? Have you seen that?
I need to watch it.
That's at 52. Trauma is at 53.
I like Trauma. That should be higher.
Okay. Death Machine is at 54. A movie called Clobos is at 55. I've never heard of that one.
No, me neither.
Mikey is at 56.
Higher.
Wishmaster is at 57.
Higher.
Deep Rising is 58.
Nope.
59 is Mind Warp. I've never seen that. And then number 60 is Anaconda. Anaconda was good, but yeah, I'm okay with that being wherever. Oh yeah, the movie that was done by the South Park people is Cannibal the Musical. Yeah. Larry's got to go to bed. Well, Larry, have a good one. Hey, thanks again for your super chat tonight, Larry. Really appreciate you, buddy. Hopefully your internet can work and we can get you hanging out with us on Monday, buddy. Yeah. Let's see. Jacob's Ladder, horror movie from 90. Yeah, Jacob's Ladder, they did mention it was like in the 30s. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm feeling like there was a couple that they didn't even mention at all. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So 80s is definitely better.
There's two that they didn't even mention for me.
Oh, what's that?
I feel that they should be. But one isn't technically a horror, but it's more like disturbing.
Okay.
And it's very, very underrated, but I adore this movie. And it's Boxing Helena.
I don't think I've seen that.
Well, yes. Can you recall it Boxing Helena or Boxing Helena?
Okay, let me pull it up.
It has it's basically it is the class it as a disturbing movie in some sort of way. But sometimes
Ooh, and it has Julian Sands in it and Bill Paxton. Ooh.
And Sherilyn Finn.
Ooh, a surgeon becomes obsessed with the seductive woman he was once in an affair with. Refusing to accept that she's moved on, he amputates her limbs and holds her captive in his mansion. Wow, Cheryl Finn. Wow. Wow.
Meridian as well.
Wow. Boxing. That sounds familiar now, but man, it's so sad. Speaking of Julian Sands, so sad that he's still missing. He's still missing in the mountains. Like, right, I should be out looking for him. He's in the mountains, like right here. Oops.
And the other is definitely disturbing horror.
Okay.
From 94. I've just recently reviewed this as well. Boy Meets Girl.
Boy Meets Girl? That's a horror movie?
Yep. It's because she actually kills. Well, it's not like she actually, but they do kill people in it. So it's technically a horror in some sort of way. And I'm surprised that wasn't even on it. But not a lot of people do talk about it.
Is that with Sean Astin?
No, it's a British movie.
Oh, okay. Because that's what I was thinking. Boy Meets Girl. I was thinking like the comedy movie with Sean Astin. But okay, so is that from 1984? You said
1994.
Oh, what? This one says 80. I don't see one from 94. Alex wants to be. Does he wants to become a filmmaker? He's fascinated by first times his girlfriend Florence has left him. No. Oh, that's okay. Huh. Oh, yeah, that's not even popping up here. Let me see. 90. Oh, maybe this is it with Tim Pool.
I think so.
Okay. A man meets a woman in a bar. The two go back to her flat and begin watching porno films. The man passes out and wakes to find himself strapped to a dentist chair. The woman, along with her accomplice, begin to torture the man. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Boy Meets Girl. I'll make notes of that. Here we go. 1994.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't heard of that one. So let's see now. We got to find the 50 greatest horror films of the 1970s. Yeah. Ooh, and there may be some debate here. And out of all the decades between 70s, what's that? I'm going to think for that. Okay. This one's going to be the best. Okay. Out of all the horror movies, the 70s might have the best top 10 out of the decades. The 80s has the most overall, the best decade, but I would say the 70s might have the best top 10. Because this top 10 is pretty damn phenomenal. This is like a pretty amazing top 10. So, any guess? This is interesting. And this now is IMDb's top 10 or top 50 horror movies from the 70s. Any guess what they're right? Where's Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers? Right? Hollywood Chainsaw. Where did I put that? Where's my Hollywood Chainsaw? Where? What decade was that from? Is that the 70s or is that the 80s? Why is it not saying on here when it was from? Is Hollywood Chainsaw from the 70s? I got it, and it's signed. I got it signed by Melissa Bauer and Linnea Quigley right here.
That might be 80s if it's Linnea Quigley.
Yeah. But it wasn't on the list from the 80s. That's a damn shame. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers is phenomenal. Great movie. So you want to take a stab at which movie might be number one in the 1970s?
Halloween.
No. Number one.
Dawn of the Dead.
Nope. It's definitely worthy of the number one spot. And you can argue that, I mean, man, a lot of these top 10s you could argue would be the number one, but they have rated the best movie of the 1970s for horror, The Exorcist.
I agree.
So that's
100% agree.
But then, so number two, they have Jaws. I'm okay with this so far.
Yeah.
I personally am not a fan of the Jaws franchise. I don't dislike them. I'm not going to argue that they're bad movies.
I don't like the first Jaws.
I'm not a fan so much in general of monster movies. I prefer movies where human beings are just doing messed up stuff to each other. Tim H, good call. Monster Kid, good call. Yep. So Jaws number two, then Halloween is number three. Then Alien, the original Alien being number four. I'm okay with at that point, number four for me should be
Dawn of the Dead. I still reckon Dawn of the Dead.
So they have Dawn of the Dead as number five. So
they need to swap it.
Yeah, but to me, I would
movie.
There's a big one that we haven't mentioned yet that should be, to me, number four. It's so tough. At number six, they have The Wicker Man, which I don't know. I would put The Wicker Man a little bit lower, but number seven is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Higher.
Texas Chainsaw has to be above. In my opinion, Texas Chainsaw has to be above Jaws. But, with The Exorcist, with Jaws, Halloween, Dawn of the Dead, and Texas Chainsaw, you could put you could argue any one of those was the best of the 70s.
Can I ask, is Suspiria on that list? In top 10?
It is number 10. So, yeah. So it got
I just need to clarify that. Now we can go with number 7.
So yeah, number 6 is The Wicker Man. Number 7 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw needs to be above Wicker Man for sure. Needs to be above, but it's in the top 10. So okay. Number 8, they have Carrie. Carrie is very good. It's a very, very, very good movie. I'm curious to see. That's one to me that maybe could move out of the top 10, but I'm not going to argue. This one is interesting too. I don't know that I would put Nosferatu the Vampire at number 9. I think I could find others to be at number 9.
Top 15.
Like I would maybe Suspiria, I would probably put above Nosferatu the Vampire.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know. And that's it's tough, but there's so many good ones though is the problem. So number 11, Daughters of Darkness.
Yeah.
Number 12, Don't Look Now. See, and then here we go.
Don't Look Now, I wouldn't agree with putting it at 12.
The Omen. Yeah, that one might be a little bit high. The Omen is number 13. I'm okay with that being right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, there's I'm scrolling down. We never even mentioned Phantasm yet at all, huh? Any of them. So then let's see. Number 14, 1978 Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
And then number 15, The Abominable Dr. Phoebes, or Phibes, however you're going to say it. Vincent Price. Yeah, I mean, that's good. But see, so here, compared to the 80s, even, oh man, no, gosh, there's some going down. There's some that they've They've really dropped the ball on some of these other ones down here.
Yeah, probably.
But even wow, I'm scrolling ahead in the list looking and getting offended. But even still, the 70s, even after those amazing like top 10, it really drops off compared to, oh yeah, no, this list has to kiss my ass. Watch this. So but it drops off significantly compared to the 80s. 80s by far has to be the best. But so number 16, they have Martin or Martin.
So underrated. I love that film.
Yeah. Number 17, The Night Stalker. I mean, there's some good movies here. There's some good movies. Number 18, Theater of Blood. Number 19, The Brood. And here's where I start to have trouble. Number 20, The Legend of Hell House. To me, I think that should be a little bit higher. Number 21, Frankenstein, The True Story. Number 22, Deep Red. Is that low? I think that should be a little higher.
That needs higher.
Number 23, Phantom of the Paradise.
That's okay.
And then number 20, here we go. Get ready for this. Number 24, they have Shivers. I think that needs to be higher. But then here we go. Number 25, The Hills Have Eyes. The Hills Have Eyes is not. The Hills Have Eyes should be minimum top 20, if not top 15.
Yeah.
And then number 26, Black Christmas. How do they have Black Christmas at number 26? That should be higher. House of Dark Shadows at 27.
Down. Sorry.
Yeah. Count Dracula at the TV movie Count Dracula. And we're not talking Vincent Price or Christopher Lee. We're talking Count Dracula at 28. Death Dream at 29. Salem's Lot at 30.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I would argue that should be way higher, but not too higher for me.
Yeah, it should be higher. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark is 31. Like, this list isn't as offensive as some of the others, but there's still some shuffling that needs to be done. 32, Deathline. 33, Let Sleeping Corpses Lie. 34, A Bay of Blood.
Higher a little bit.
35, The Blood on Satan's Claw. I got that. I still haven't watched it yet, though. This one I think should be higher. From Beyond the Grave is number 36.
Higher.
Frightmare is 37. The Last House on the Left. And the fact that they're in it is okay. And then here you go. Are you ready for this? The 39th best movie of the 1970s, which come on now. Phantasm, 39. That's got to be way higher.
That's a really good bollocks there.
Yeah. And then David Cronenberg's Rabid, they got it number 40.
Bollocks.
Piranha at 41. Tales from the Crypt at 42. And then come on now. The Crazies at 43. There's a lot of good movies here in this list. There's a lot of good movies, but it doesn't compare to the 80s. It doesn't compare. No. Asylum is 44. Blackula is 45. Horror Express 46. Trilogy of Terror 47. God Told Me To at 48. The Vampire Lovers at 49. And The Creeping Flesh at 50. So yeah, that's the and they didn't have the Birds on there. Sean 420 says the Birds. The Birds was the Birds
number 2.
Yeah. No. Oh, but the Birds is from 63. The Birds is from 63. So
Yeah. But he didn't have
yeah.
Zombie Dewey, which is a zombie flesh eaters.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
that.
There's between
I
all those
really like
lists,
that.
there's some movies that they left off. To
Right.
be honest, I like Omen 2 better than the first one. Tim H, I don't argue with that. I could, the first one a little dry, a little slow at times. So I'm not going to argue with that. Eraserhead. When is Eraserhead from?
I think
That
it's
might
7.
be 77. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they even mention Eraserhead in that?
No.
I don't remember. Yeah. Wow.
Eyeball.
Yeah.
Didn't even mention that either.
Chester says I'd go top 10 with the Omen. Yeah. All them Hammer horror ones, I bet. Yeah. So yeah, that Hammer horror is good, but Hammer horror, they're in a category of their own, I think, because they're slower, they're a different style. It's hard to compare Hammer horror movies with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, with Halloween, with slasher movies. Hard to compare those two. Those different genres there. I mean, they're horror, but they're different style of movies. Oh no, to me, Halloween is number one, then Black Christmas, and OGP and Skyla. Have you guys watched Alice, Sweet Alice?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen that.
Very underrated.
Where is Spit on Your Grave and Bucket of Blood? Yeah, they missed some. Where's Toolbox Murders?
Yep.
They have missed some. That's for sure. Metal God. Alien was up there. It was like number 2, right? So Alien was on the list.
No, Jaws was 2.
Oh, Jaws was 2. Alien was 4. Yeah, forgive me. Yeah. So it got its due. Alien got its due. That's for sure. Black Christmas is on there, but it's just like number 26, right? Way too far down the list for Black Christmas. OGB, did you watch the new Renfield trailer and the new Evil Dead Rise trailer that came out in late March? Yes, I'm very much looking forward to both of those movies. After seeing the new trailer, I'm a little leery about Evil Dead Rise because of the kids.
Yeah.
I don't like when movies put kids in and they won't kill them. If you have Evil Dead movies, should be about zombies, should be about living dead. Little kids should not be able to survive when adults can't. So that's my concern with that. But we shall see.
Renfield, I am excited for Nicolas Cage.
Yes, I'm excited for that as well.
I really hope that he pulls this one off.
Yeah. The Amityville Horror made me terrified to go to Grandpa's basement for years. Yeah, when was original Amityville? That had to be from the 70s, right?
I think that might have been 79. Wasn't Nicolas Cage in a film called Vampire Kiss?
Yeah, so the original one was 79. They didn't even put the Amityville Horror in the best of the 70s. They failed there. Vampire's Kiss?
Yeah.
Because
I know Nicolas Cage was in like a vampire flick, and so was Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Vampire's Kiss from 1988. Nicolas Cage, Jennifer Beals, Maria Conchita Alonso. Let's see who else was in here. Oh, they have Mark Coppola in it. I wonder if Mark Coppola is Nicolas Cage's brother or something. Yeah. Oh, David Hyde Pierce is in it. Oh, that's cool. I like him. Yeah, the Vampire's Kiss. After an encounter with the neckbiter, publishing executive thinks that he's turned into a vampire. Oh yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah, but yeah, this is crazy. Their lists. But the point of going through them was to kind of debate which which decade was the best. And so I think the easy choice, in my opinion, is the
80s.
80s. Yeah.
Definitely
80s.
the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah. Renfield looks like it'll be awesome. Never heard of Wolf Blood. Yeah, the from 1925. I've enjoyed, watching some really, really old horror movies, but I can't say that I've seen Wolf Blood. I can't say. Chester's sticking with the 70s. Okay. I think if we put up a poll, I think I know where that would go. But but so I don't think there's a need to do that. But yeah, I think the 80s, but to each their own. But so me, I would say the 80s were the best, then the 70s, then the 90s. And here's a good question. Would you go with the 2000s or the 2010s? I would say the 2010s because like The Conjuring.
You know what? I would actually go 60s, then 2010s, and then 2000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of many horror movies from the 60s.
Psycho.
Okay. Uh
Psycho the Birds.
let's see here if they
Then
got a
you've got
list
all
for
the
the
Hammer
60s.
horrors as well.
So IMDb, let's see. I want a list. I don't want just a random. Here we go. Okay, so top 20 best. Okay, we'll just look at IMDb's again. So from the 60s. Okay, so Psycho's number 1. Oh yeah. You know what? I think you're right. I think I have to agree with you. So Psycho's number 1. Hard to argue with that. Number 2 is Rosemary's Baby. That's a good number 2.
Agree.
Number 3, Night of the Living Dead.
Agree.
Number 4, Eyes Without a Face. I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen it.
Supposed to be good.
Okay. And then number 5, I haven't seen either. Blood and Black Lace.
Love that film.
But then number 6 is The Birds.
Agree.
Number 7 is The Boston Strangler.
Agree.
And then we're getting into some other ones that I haven't seen yet. Then Repulsion at 8. I don't think I've seen Repulsion.
I've heard good things about that one.
And here's one that I've wanted to see, Boris Karloff. I just haven't gotten around to it. Black Sabbath.
Love that movie.
And Peeping Tom. Peeping Tom's a good one.
And yeah.
The Fearless Vampire Killers at number 11.
Mm-hmm.
The Innocents at number 12. And so, yeah, now I haven't seen that. Or number 13, The Last Man on Earth. Oh, number 14, Black Sunday. That's a good one.
Classic.
Yeah. The Curse of the Werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
The Mask of Red Death. Tales of Terror. Village of the Damned. Kill Baby Kill. House of Usher. House of Usher should probably be higher than 20. City of the Dead. Horrible Dr. Hickok. Oh, The Pit and the Pendulum is at 23. Carnival of Souls at 24 and The Haunting at 25. So that's a solid list. That's a very solid list. I might have to go with the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last Man on Earth is I Am Legend with Vincent Price. Yeah. Anything Vincent Price, you throw me a Vincent Price movie, I'll watch it. House on Haunted Hill. Yeah, when did the original House on Haunted Hill come out? The original was 59, so that's technically 50s.
That's what I was thinking.
That one, yeah. I love the remake though. The House on Haunted Hill. I love that movie. Absolutely love the remake of House on Haunted Hill. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, that's crazy. Well, shit. We're at it. Might as well look. Might as well do it. Okay. Top horror movies From we're gonna go 2000s now. Let's see, from that decade right there. Okay, and we'll mix it up. Oh no, they don't have. That's not in a list. I don't like when they just throw them all out there. So here we go.
I have two that should be on the list.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Oh, this only has 10. I need more than 10. Oh, here we go. Thrill list. Best horror movies. I'm gonna start. I like starting at number 1 so we can be all pissed off when they're wrong. Okay, so from the 2000s, Rec 2, they have number 1.
Yes, I knew it was going to be a Rec.
Is that really the best movie of the decade? Man.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
They got that one right.
Okay, okay. All right. All right. So then number 2 is no, well, it's nice when they get it right? It's nice when they get it right. So number 2 is The Descent.
I agree.
Okay. Number 4 is The Ruins.
What about 3?
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 3 is The Ruins.
Okay.
I could give a shit about The Ruins personally. And number 4, this is a movie. Fluffy and Cinestalker and I were watching this movie because people raved about it, and we literally turned it off because it was so freaking boring. I am surprised that people rate this movie so high. Number 4, Session 9.
Don't like it.
I turned it off. I hated it. It was so boring. I wanted to like it. Cool Duder raved about it, but so yeah, they're batshit on that one. Ooh, here we go. Number 5, and now we're getting it. We're getting some intense stuff. Martyrs is phenomenal. Martyrs should be swap that with at least number 3 with The Ruins. It's better than The Ruins or Session 9.
Yep.
And then It Follows. Is It Follows really that good?
It Follows, no.
Yeah, I just
It Follows is shit. Straight up just said it. It's shit.
Yeah, this is tough. The 2000s, this is a tough decade here. This is a good one, but Frailty is at number 7.
No, I am.
The Babadook, and out here list. I officially protest this list now. I'm okay with the Babadook, but they have 28 Days Later at number 9. I'm sorry. In my opinion, out of the movies we listed so far, personally, I would have Martyrs number 1. No, I'd have 28 Days Later would be my number 1, and Martyrs would be number 2. 28 Days Later is one of the greatest.
28 Days Later needs to be number 2. Rec 2 is number 1.
Okay.
Sorry, but
okay.
And then
for
Mark
me,
is number 3.
My favorite zombie movies right now, Train to Busan would be number 1, and 28 Days Later. Oh, that's got to be in the top 4. It's got to be in my top 4 zombie movies of all time. And then The Witch.
That's
yeah.
20 times.
The Witch is number 10. It's at. Oh, why is it? This is counting 2016. It's counting the whole. It's counting the whole. Okay, no, we got to find. Well, let's find a better list. Okay. Yeah, that counted top 2000s.
Because even It Follows,
let me do this.
Like 2010s.
Yeah, it follows is newer than that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So yeah, we'll go with the IMDb list, top 10 or top of the 2000s. Okay, so uh 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 so my god. IMDb, what crack are you smoking? What are you doing here? Oh my god. So IMDb, I'll give you 3 guesses. And if you get any one of these right, if you can guess what IMDb without cheating, I will mail you my Friday the 13th box set if you could guess. I'll give you 3 guesses what their top horror movie of the 2000s is.
So
No.
they haven't put Saw.
Well, no, it might be on I'm just saying they're first, they're best.
So we're gonna establish it's not Wreck.
No. This is insane. This is insane. I'm what's that?
Hostel.
No. The number 1 ranked horror movie by IMDb of the 2000s decade. The number 1 is currently I can't even speak. It's currently the second shittiest movie of this franchise, and they have it ranked the best of the decade, and that is Scream 3. Scream 3 is the second worst of that franchise, and they have it ranked the best movie that entire decade.
Fuck off.
Right? Right? So
we ranked that really low. I think that was like our worst.
Well, for me, 5 is the worst and 3 is the second worst. Yep.
Yeah, I think yeah.
So then they have Final Destination as number 2, which I understand putting Final Destination in the top 10. Oh, and Balzer, if you're still here, Jeepers Creepers was 2001, so it wasn't 90s. So they have it in this one. So here we go. This gets interesting now. This list is going to offend us because they don't have Rec 2. They don't have
Rec.
Some of these. Here we go. So number 2, Final Destination. That I understand putting it in the top 10, but no, it's not number 2. American Psycho is number 3. No.
Lower.
Yeah, definitely lower. What Lies Beneath?
Not in the top 10.
Yeah. And then Ginger Snaps. Is this the top horror movies of the 2000s? I was like, yeah.
Me.
So then Ginger Snaps is number 5. Then The Others is number 6. Then Jeepers Creepers is number 7. I'm okay with Jeepers Creepers being at number 7.
It's still a shock.
And then is this Dagon or Dagon? How is that?
Dagon.
Number 8. Resident. Oh, this list can take a flying fuck here. Resident Evil is number 9. Dog Soldiers is number 10. So far, out of everything we've listed here, Dog Soldiers is by far the best.
Yeah.
It should clearly, what they've listed so far, be number 1.
I love Dog Soldiers.
Out of all those, I would put Dog Soldiers, then I would put Jeepers Creepers, and then none of the rest. Yeah, okay. Final Destination would be like further down in the top 10. But then The Ring, not Ringu, but Ring. I'm okay with The Ring being number 11. And yeah. Oh, piss off list. 28 Days Later as number 13. And then Below is number 12. I skipped Below. Below is good. 28 Days Later at number 13. No. Final Destination 2 is number 14. Kiss my ass. House of a Thousand Corpses is number 15. Personally, I'm putting House of a Thousand Corpses in the top 10 for that decade, but I know a lot of people wouldn't. Oh my God.
I would.
I'm looking at this list. This list, they're just batshit crazy. They are batshit crazy here. Because get this now. So number 16, they have Wrong Turn. I'm okay with that being 16. I'm okay with it, but I'm not okay with Wrong Turn being below Ginger Snaps, What Lies Beneath, or Final Destination, or Scream 3.
Even House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, yes. And then here we go. Out of all these now, this would be in my top 5 for sure. I don't know if it would be number 1, but High Tension. It was, which is, I think, is it German, but it would be Hot
French.
Tension. Oh, it's French? Okay. But that movie right there, High Tension, should be...
That's the number it should be at least.
High Tension should be number... To me, that should be top 5 out of what we've said so far.
Yeah.
That movie is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Love it.
And then they have Jeepers Creepers 2 at 18. Dead End at 19. Come on now. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. That's fine at number 20. I'm fine with that at number 20. But Ginger Snaps 2 at 21. And then here's another one. Jesus Christ. I'm just seeing other movies here. This list is so damn offensive. Is this list going by date? Is that what it is? Okay. This is not going by their ratings. It's going by date. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Why is it? It says the best horror movies, but it's just releasing them by date. Okay. Man, these lists, why can we not get a good list? Because this list, that was pissing me off if they were putting them in that order. Why can we not find a top? Okay, let me get more specific with my search here. Okay. All right. Nope. Thank you, David. Thank you. I did not realize that. And so, okay, here we go. Maybe. All right. Okay, here we go. This list looks a little bit better. This one looks a little bit. It's still not perfect. But David, thank you for correcting us on that. Thank you so much. I was about to lose my shit over here. So the top 50 horror films, and so now Scream 3, thank you, does not belong at number 1. Thank you. Number 1 of the decade. Let me make sure I don't see anything from beyond 2010. No, so far. Okay, good. The Ring. This one I like, and I agree, top 5. I don't know about number 2, but The Devil's Rejects, they have at number 2. That to me is definitely top 5 worthy. I love The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
Then The Others. I don't know that The Others deserves top 5. Huh. And then American Psycho at number 4.
I do like American Psycho, but
yeah, I might put that around number 10 for me personally. And The Others would probably be somewhere between 10 and 15.
Yeah.
Ginger Snaps is number 5. I couldn't care less.
No.
The Mist. No. Oh, and here you go. So Wreck is at number 7. See, I would move the Wreck up, and I would Ginger Snaps and The Others would definitely come down.
Yeah.
The Wreck I'm probably putting above. Well, and next, High Tension is number 8. High Tension is definitely better than The Ring. The Ring is good, but High Tension's better. Oh, here we go. The Devil's Backbone at number 9. I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Frailty at number 10. Okay.
That's okay.
A Tale of Two Sisters. I have not seen this, but I need to see this. They have that at number 11.
That needs to be higher on the list.
Okay. Then Jeepers Creepers at 12.
I'm okay with that.
And May with Anna Faris at 13.
Lower.
The Orphanage.
Lower.
Let the Right One In. Oh, this list can
I'm
still.
Okay with them. I'm okay with that.
This list can still kiss my ass. Freddy versus Jason at number 16. Come on. And here my argument is going to be proven with the next one. Orphan is number 17. Orphan is way better than Freddy versus Jason.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cloverfield at 18. That's better than Freddy versus Jason.
I like Cloverfield.
19. Final Destination. That's better than Freddy versus Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Number 20. The Descent. That's better than Freddy versus Jason.
Great.
Number 21. And this list is batshit crazy still. Oh, Sean, P2. Excellent movie. Excellent movie. And then number 21 definitely deserves to be top 10, if not top 5. Shaun of the Dead.
Yes.
Amazing movie. That's definitely better than Freddy versus Jason. Drag Me to Hell. I don't think I've seen Drag Me to Hell. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Should be down on the list.
Okay. So then Dark Water.
That needs to be up high a little bit.
Is it? Okay. And
but
Shudder.
I will say this.
Yeah.
The Japanese version is good. But even though it's not, it's like a little bit different. You need to see the 94 version of Dark Waters. That's the best.
Okay.
It's they've got the same title, but it's a completely different movie. But the 94 one's the best.
Okay.
Okay.
So then Shudder, but now this is the where is this? This is Indonesia?
Yeah.
Yeah, their names. It's definitely not.
Shudder's good, but it's not the best.
Okay. And then 25. This definitely deserves to be higher. Trick or Treat.
Yes.
And then 26, The Strangers. In a true top 50 of the decade, I'm okay with it being there, but there's movies that they put above it that are not above The Strangers. Then Wrong Turn is 27. I'm sorry, but Wrong Turn is better than Ginger Snaps or the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then The Hills Have Eyes remake. I like it, but I would be okay with it being there. And here we go. Now I'm officially offended. This list can rot in hell. Number 29. They're saying the 29th best movie from the 2000s. This is top 5 easily. 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
That is such a good movie. That is one of those movies that is like in my, at least my top 20 favorite movies of all time, any genre. 28 Days Later is in there. And there's no way it's the 29th best from here. Then From Hell, Johnny Depp and Heather Graham. That's okay, but I'm fine with that there. Then Joyride. Okay. They have Session 9 at 32. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Oh, The House of the Devil. They have it 33. See, they haven't even mentioned House of a Thousand Corpses yet in here in this.
House of the Devil needs to be up a little bit higher.
I think so too. Ju-on, The Grudge. I've never seen that. Where is that from? Shimizu? That sounds Japanese.
Yeah, that should be up higher.
This one I'm torn on. I'm okay with it personally being where it is. It could be higher. I'd be fine with it. But The Cell, Jennifer Lopez, Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, that can stay where it is.
And then here's one. This is interesting because this is on my list of movies that you all were recommending to me the other night. Lake Mungo. is 36.
Wow.
That should be higher, huh? Oh my goodness, I'm seeing another one here. And where's Saw? Oh my goodness, this list is so wrong. So wrong.
This is pissing us off now, this list.
It is. So then number 37 is The Woods. Number 38. 1 Hour Photo. 1 Hour Photo is way better than 38. Way better than 38. Wow. On Shadow. Shadow of
my mouth shut for 1 Hour Photo.
Shadow of the Vampire with John Malkovich and Willem Dafoe. That needs to be higher. That cannot be 39. And then, oh my goodness. The rest of this list is just bullshit. So number 40, Identity. Identity is a phenomenal movie. I got an autograph right up here. I got an autograph right here. Yep.
I need to be higher.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but fucking higher.
Wow. You just think the cast: John Cusack, Ray Liotta, Amanda Peet, like right there, just starting right there. Identity is such a good movie. And then 41, they have House of a Thousand Corpses. I'll give you, if you want to go down to like 15 with House of a Thousand Corpses, I'll give you that. I understand, but to me, I like House of a Thousand Corpses better than Devil's Rejects. But
yeah,
that needs to be higher. And then Silent Hill.
Yeah, that can stay.
Yeah. And then 43, Rec 2. That should be higher. That needs to be higher. Well, yeah. Higher. And then 44, Blair Witch 2.
I'm fine with that in there.
Wow. And then 45, Inside. That needs to be higher. That needs to be way higher.
That's top 20 at least.
Yeah. Then 46 is Them. That's okay.
Them, I'm all right being there. That's very underrated.
Then Willard is 47. Oh, come on. I just saw what number 49 was and it pissed me off. Number 48 is Cabin Fever.
That's okay there.
Yeah, it's fine there. I'll tell you what 50 is. I'm going to tease you on 49 for a second. Number 50 is Scary Movie. And because it's such a comedy, I'm okay with it just getting like a 50 being an honorable mention here. But number 49, they're saying the 49th best in the 2000s decade. Death Proof.
What?
There's no way that should not be at least top 15. At least top 15. 49, my ass. Wow. Yeah, and where's Saw? Did we even mention Saw? Did I?
No Saw.
I did. Wow. So, okay, so but with this list, now I'm going to pick out a few movies off this list to compare against the 1960s. So, Death Proof, Inside, Identity, House of Thousand Corpses, 1 Hour Photo, The House of the Devil, 28 Days Later, Trick or Treat, Shaun of the Dead, The Descent.
I'm Wreck.
Throw Final Destination just because it was so popular. Orphan and Wreck. Jeepers Creepers. The Devil's Backbone. High Tension. Wreck 2. The Ring. Devil's Rejects. I think I'm going to give the nod to the 2000 over the 60s.
Yeah.
Just because there's more. The top 5 of the 60s probably beats the top 5 of the 2000s. But I think overall as a decade, I'll probably give it to the 2000s.
Yeah.
So right now I'm at 80s, then 70s, then 90s, then 2000s, then 60s. That's probably where I'm at right now.
And then 2010s.
Yeah, 2010s. Okay, let's find out. Now, 2010 is going to have some good ones. They're going to have some bad ones too, but they're going to have some good ones. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Hot Fuzz. They mentioned Hot Fuzz. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead. I absolutely love Shaun of the Dead. That comedic take on zombie movies, absolutely brilliant. Simon Pegg is a legend. Yeah, Sean 420 says Ginger Snaps 2. What WTF? What Lies Beneath gave me goosebumps. Oh, like Stir of Echoes. Yeah. Teeth. Yeah, there you go. So let's see. Saving Private Ryan, probably better than almost all those movies right there, but not horror. Just talking horror. Joyride, yeah. Let's see. Paranormal Activity, Jeepers Creepers, Wrong Turn. Nope. Those three definitely, like, if not maybe top 12, 13 at least on all those. Okay, so let's find 50 best movies of, or is this just, oh no, horror movies. Is this in order? Is this going to be in order here? I think this is the way they're ranking them. Okay. This list is going to piss me off. We can't go with that list. That list is too wrong. Let me see if I can find. I froze. What's going on there? Why did that? Googly Google, come back, Google. Okay. Top 50 horror of the 2010s. I need to grease my chair. I got a little squeaky going on over here. Here we go. Movie. What? No, this, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Horror Syndicate. Here we go. Horror Syndicate. We'll go with their list. Let me get all the way down here to number 1 and see. Ooh. I like their pick for number 1. I don't know if it's the best, but I really like their pick. Number 2, they can eat a dick. But number 1, Hereditary.
Ooh.
Absolutely love Hereditary. Have you seen that one?
But I would say I'm gonna kind of disagree with you on this.
Okay, I don't know that it needs to be number 1, but I'll give Hereditary top 10. I like it though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, top 10.
Okay, number 2 can piss off. This can absolutely piss off. Get Out.
50?
The movie Get Out.
Yeah, number 50.
it needs to get out of the number 2 spot, especially. Okay, and number 3, The Witch. Okay, I like Anya Taylor-Joy. I like that movie. The whole Black Phillip thing and everything was all great, but it's definitely not number 3. Top 20, yes. Number 4 really could be my number 1. Number 4 could be my number 1, and that's Train to Busan. Train to Busan is so damn good.
Okay, I love Train to Busan.
Train to Busan and Hereditary, I'm good with them being in the top 5. Then, I don't know about this either. Number 5, What We Do in the Shadows. Then number 6, I think I'm okay with this being where it is. Number 6 is The Conjuring. I think I'm okay with that being there. I really like the Conjuring movies. I think I'm okay with that.
Hold on a second, OGP. I just need to go to the loo.
Okay, do your thing. Oh, let's do this. Let's take an intermission. Hey, everybody, we're going to continue ranking the decades. I'm going to run use the restroom as well. We're going to continue with the ranking our decades of movies in about 1 to 2 minutes. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do this. 2 minutes and 1 second, I'll be back. In the meantime, here is the trailer for my upcoming movie for the Clown Motel Massacre.
We heard this place was haunted. Is there any truth to that?
You kids interested in ghosts?
Yeah, we're actually the paranormal searcher squad.
Is that so? Well, do I have a story for you? You see, this place used to be owned by a man named William McCroy. This William had two loves in this world: clowns and killing. This is a story that does not end well.
He never left.
And I'm back.
I'm almost back.
All right. So, yeah, we will continue ranking or giving our thoughts on these movies. Yeah, I missed Blockbuster too. Hopefully, the rumors are true and they do bring back some Blockbusters. Supposed to be 5 Blockbuster stores coming to Southern California here. But we shall see. We shall see. So here we go. We'll do a brief recap to catch up, but we're in the 2010s. We've said, at least for me, so my favorite would be the 80s, then the 70s, then the 90s, then the 60s, then the 2000s. Is that, do you agree with that, or would you change that at all?
Agree.
Okay. So with the 2010s, we had Hereditary, which I like in the top 10. Get Out, which I don't like at all. The Witch, I like in the top 20, but it's ranked at number 3. Train to Busan in the top 5, definitely. So that's good.
Yeah.
What We Do in the Shadows, like,
Yeah.
you think top 20 maybe?
Lower.
And then The Conjuring at number 6. I like that right there.
Yeah.
And number 7 is It. I think that I might find more than 7 movies that I like better than It.
Yeah.
But It was pretty good. Number 8 is A Quiet Place.
No.
That may be around 15 to 20, somewhere in there.
25.
Yeah, well, and that's after, I think after we look at some of these other titles, I'll probably want to push it down too. Number 9, The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe. Yeah. That's I would probably drop that down a few notches.
That's a tough one, but I would lower it.
Yeah. And then number 10, The Wailing. I'm okay with The Wailing being number 10. Number 11, Midsummer. Now, shame on me because I bought it, but I've still never watched Midsummer.
We'll keep it at number 11.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
A
I know
lot of
people
people have
hate
said
me.
good things about it. Yeah. Oh, Sean, yeah, just wait. The last list, the one that I was going to start with, they had Cabin of the Woods ranked number 50 out of 50. That's why I was like, screw that list. We're not going by that one. Cabin in the Woods was specifically why. The Babadook, the remake over here at number 12. I know there's going to be some others that I'm like, no. Number 13, The Taking of Deborah Logan.
No.
Yeah, that's got to be
Definitely
lower. And in this one, I wanted to like this movie. I heard good things about it, but I just thought it was boring. And that's The Autopsy of Jane Doe. You know,
Lower.
yeah, I'm with you. Number 15 is Don't Breathe. So yeah, personally, I'm okay with that there. And here we go. And this just tells you the last list that I looked at had Cabin in the Woods at number 50. This one has Cabin in the Woods at 16. I would probably I might put Cabin in the Woods in the top 10.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then for being chilly, and then It Follows at number 17. I think It Follows is okay at number 17.
Still think it's lower.
Okay. You're Next is at number 18.
Higher.
Okay, I haven't seen that one. That's a good one, huh? Okay.
That's what I put higher than It Follows. Is
Okay.
definitely Your Next. Adam Wingard.
Yeah. Then they have Sinister at number 19.
That's so underrated.
I have not seen that. The picture of it, I'm going like, oh wow.
That's so fucking underrated.
I got to make a note for Sinister.
Sinister and Your Next. It's got to be up there.
Okay. Huh. And then the Evil Dead remake, they have at number 20. I'm okay with that being right there. I didn't hate that movie much. Oh my God. Okay, number 21 is Mother. And then number 22 is Us.
Lower.
Yeah, Mother, Us, and what was the other one I said? I'm just not a fan of this. And Get Out. All those movies, don't care
All
for.
but number 50.
Yeah.
At least.
And then here's one that I think should be a little higher. And that is Insidious. I would put Insidious a little higher than 23. I know Insidious is not as good as The Conjuring, those two kind of rivaling main franchises of the decade. Okay. And now here's a movie that I would put in my top 5 without a doubt. I would put this in my top 5 of this decade, and that is Ready or Not. With is it Samara Weaving? Have you seen Ready or Not?
I wouldn't put it in top 5.
Oh, I'm 100% putting in my top 5. I absolutely love that movie. Absolutely love it.
Number 11 for me.
Okay. And then 25, they have The Conjuring 2. I'm okay with that being at 25. Like, I'm here halfway down the list. Oh, come on now. Number 26. I've never seen this movie. I don't know this one. It's the next one that's pissing me off here. Number 26 is The Devil's Candy. Have you seen that?
Yes.
How do you feel about it? Higher? A lot higher, or what do you think? Devil's Candy, top 10, top 20?
Number 10.
Number 10. Okay. Here is another one of mine that definitely has to be top 5. Like, I don't care. I don't even need to know what the rest of the list is. This has to be top 5. And they have it at 27. And that's Raw.
Number 2.
Raw has to be top 5. What they
Number
do
2.
to that poor girl and what they turned her into, oh my God. Raw is phenomenal. And then at 28, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
Top 5 for me.
Oh, really? Okay.
I love that film.
Okay.
I love that film. Very underrated, but I love it.
I've not seen that one. Okay.
It's an Iranian one.
Okay. Oh, and I was going to say, looking at it, she does. She looks Persian. She looks like Iranian. Yeah. Number 29 is The Void. I don't think I've seen that either.
No. Keep that at 29.
And then number 30 is The Final Girls. I guarantee, like, I could give a shit about The Final Girls.
That's shit.
So, oh, come on. And now, okay, here we go. Number 31. I like it's this to me is a phenomenal movie. This is a very underrated movie to me, based on what I've heard people say about it. 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Top 10.
With John Goodman. Oh my goodness, that's so good.
Top 10.
And then here's another one that this should be at least top 15. At least top 15. No way this should be number 32. And that's Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I absolutely love Tucker and Dale versus Evil. That needs to be way higher. And then number 33, Insidious Chapter 2.
You can keep that where it is.
And number 34, I've not seen this either. Let Me In.
Higher.
Okay.
I love that one.
And 35, so I should watch. I should.
Yeah.
I should watch. Okay. Okay. Number 35. I'm okay with this where it is. It Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. That movie did nothing for me. This one I think should be higher. This was good. I know it was like a Netflix movie or whatever, but Bird Box. I really enjoyed Bird Box. Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
I maybe around 20. I'd put that around 20.
Yeah.
Oh man. And so the remake of Suspiria, I've not watched the remake yet. Have you seen the remake?
Are you shitting me?
37.
Fuck off.
What do you is the remake or the original better on Suspiria?
I'd say the original, but the remake should be at least top 20.
Okay.
Here's
another one that really needs to be higher, at least top 15 here. And that is number 38 is The Summer of '84. And I just watched this, but that is such a good movie.
Yeah, I'd give you that one. But to me, there's one movie that should be higher than all the rest. If it is on this list, I will be buzzing.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say until I hear it. I hear it.
Okay.
There's only one movie.
So, and now this one I have not seen yet. The next two I have not seen. So I can't say. But 39 is Hush. I've not seen that. Have you seen that?
Keep that where it is.
Okay. And number 40. This is a movie that I've been meaning to see. It's on my list. I just have not gotten around to it because I couldn't find it streaming for free and I didn't want to buy it until I had a chance to watch it and decide if I wanted it. But number 40 is Mandy. Did you like Mandy? I think a lot of people would say that should be higher, right? Yeah. 41 is Housebound. I've actually never seen that either.
Keep that.
Okay. Number 42 is Crimson Peak.
Keep it where it is.
Number 43 is Happy Death Day.
Keep it where it is.
Yeah, the rest of this list seems to be pretty easy now. Stakeland.
Same.
Then Green Room. Green Room needs to be higher. Green Room needs to be higher. Have you seen Green Room?
Higher. Yeah.
Green Room is good. Yeah. Who's the who plays the lead? Who's like the lead of the bad guys? It's not Tobin Bell, is it? Oops. Oh, Patrick Stewart. Forgive me, yeah. Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
But Green Room should totally be higher. Totally be higher. And then 46 is Oculus.
Keep it.
Now, here's something. This is very interesting because we're naming this one now, but we did not name the first one. At number 47, Zombieland 2. Why didn't we not in the 2000s have Zombieland in that list? I don't think we said Zombieland. Zombieland's amazing. Zombieland 2 is whatever.
Just a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I'd say 35 for Zombieland 2.
And now, so here we go. Here are a couple movies that the bottom 3 of this list you could argue should be maybe in the top 10. They're going to piss some people off here. Number 48, which I will say is not nearly the best in the franchise, but it's the best out of its trilogy and deserves to at least be in the 20s on this list. And that is Halloween 2018.
Yeah.
They have as the 48th best. I think it should be in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Then 49. This, you could argue this deserves to be in the top 20, and that is Haunt.
Yeah.
It is way better than 49, that's for sure. And can you think of, I'm curious now, we have one movie left, and you'd mentioned there's one movie that has to be on here. I'm curious, do you want to say your movie, or do you want to hear what number 50 is?
I want to hear.
Number 50. I am surprised because of the fan following of this movie. I am surprised that they have this low. I would even disagree with this, and that is Terrifier.
Higher.
Yeah, Terrifier should be higher. But that obviously was not your movie then. What were you thinking of?
No One Lives.
No One
That
Lives.
should be top 5. And also Midnight Meat Train should have been top 20.
Midnight Meat Train. Yes. Yes. Yeah, these lists are definitely missing stuff.
It's bonkers. Why?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now this is the tough question though here. Now I have a conundrum here. Are the 2010s better than the 2000s?
No.
That's yeah. Boy, that's it. That is tough.
Only reason being is because there wasn't enough franchises.
Yeah, the only franchises you had were Insidious and The Conjuring.
And Terrifier.
Yeah, but Terrifier 2 didn't even come out till this last year or whatever. So that was really not a
but
it's a franchise, but there's only 2 of them at this point.
Yeah, but wasn't Terrifier more like an indie movie?
It is an indie movie, yeah. Well, and here you go. And where's Behind the Mask, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of a movie with a mask in it, and this is to a lot of people, this is very underrated, but it's one of my favorites of the 2010s,
Okay.
and it is an indie movie, The Orphan Killer.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
You've not? Oh my word, OGP, you've got to see it.
The Orphan Killer, huh? Okay.
Yes. And then The Orphan Killer 2.
Oh, there's okay.
There's 2. Oh, man.
All right. I'll look and I'll see if I can find him streaming here. But Jesse J says Zombieland is more a comedy, though. No, and I understand and I agree with that. But that's just the same as like Shaun of the Dead is like a comedy. Shaun of the Dead, like if you can make Shaun of the Dead a horror, then you can make Zombieland a horror. Those two are like, if you had to pick subgenres, Shaun of the Dead and Zombieland would fit in that same exact subgenre.
One other thing, OGP, this should have been in top 5 for 2010s. Easy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fluffy says he can't believe the Angry Asian Murder Hornets didn't make the top 50. I know, right? I know. What about House of Pain, Fluff? Can you believe House of Pain didn't make the top 50? Oh my goodness. So in that list we just went through was from the Horror Syndicate. Horror Syndicate, you are high on crapicate.
High on bullshit.
Bullshiticate. Yeah. Disagree. But the point of it being was to go through and look at the top movies to kind of decide what the best decade in horror movies would be. So I'm going to go with it and just because, the Saw franchise came to light in the 2000s. I'm going to say for me, 80s, then 70s. I'm even torn now if I like the 2000s better than the 90s.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
But but Silence of the Lambs.
But that's the only good movie that came out in the 90s, really.
I know we got to go back to the 90s now. We got to go back to the 90s to kind of look at to look at that list again. Okay, let's go back. Okay, top horrors of the 90s. Okay. Well, let's look at a different list here. 35 best movies of the 90s. So Daughters of the Dust, People Under the Stairs, Silence of the Lambs, Candyman, Bram Stoker's Dracula, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Oh yeah, Tammy and the T-Rex, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Demon Knight, Child's Play 2, Tales from the Hood, Scream, The Craft, Leprechaun, Mars Attack, Scream 2, Tremors, Eve's Bayou, Ringu, The Faculty, Blade, Cape Fear. It is close. Misery, Interview with the Vampire, Blair Witch. It is so close. Audition, Wishmaster, Mimic, Chronos. Yeah, I think I agree with you though. I think I agree. 80s, 70s, 2000s, then 90s, then 2010s, and then I'm sorry, 1960s there just wasn't enough. But 1960s last. So I think that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 1,000,000,000% agreed.
So after a 2.5-hour discussion, because somebody asked one simple question, somebody said, was the 80s the best decade in horror? 2.5 hours later, we have determined that is the truth. We have determined the 80s are the baby daddy.
John 420 agrees with me.
Midnight Meat Train is great. Yes, Midnight Meat Train is great. Yes. Vacancy, right? And Human Centipede were missing. You are correct.
Yes.
Yes. And that's what, like, these lists, it is tough because you're just I can't think of everything that I would like from that decade. And so I would have to pull up a list of every horror movie from that decade and then make my list. So it's easier just to take like a top 50 because they're going to hit on most movies and to be able to kind of decide your favorite decade.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think it's pretty clear cut. 80s is the best and 70s is second, in my opinion. I think most people would agree with that. And then after that, it does get a little bit foggy. It does.
Yeah.
But yeah. Wow.
In the
Okay.
2000s, they brought out newer subgenres.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and you could go into subgenres in like the 80s, or in the 70s with like psychological horrors, thrillers, or slashers. You could go into
Then you've got, like,
subgenres.
the Creepie Con and stuff like that.
Yeah. But they definitely exploit subgenres more now than they did back then. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Jesse J says best horror movie of the 90s got to be Jack Frost.
Oh,
I am
nope.
So, but now you're talking, right? You're not talking Michael Keaton, Kelly Preston, right? You're not talking that. You're talking Jack Frost with where is it? Why? Come on now. Or is it the one, Jesse? Are you talking about the one with Michael Keaton? Because there's another Jack Frost, right?
There's a cartoon as well, like a cartoon.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. Jack Frost. Well, no, I know. Yeah, but as far as like horror movies,
I would say that.
oh yeah. So no, well, why does this have this listed as a video? But so the original Jack Frost, yeah, with Scott McDonald, from 1997. It has it listed as a video. Didn't have it listed as a movie. After an accident left, murder, Jack Frost dead, and genetic material. Yeah. Personally, Jesse, I'm not a big fan of that movie.
No,
I'm not. Yeah.
definitely.
But that's
not.
I love that we all have our favorites and can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
That was me that mentioned that I think a horror was the best. Oh yeah, Rainy Night. Well, Rainy Night, thank you for the content tonight. That you made the last 2 hours just like fly as we dove into, or at least hour and a half as we dove into the world of movie decades.
I want to mention something.
Well, first, hang on one second.
Fluffies.
The best horror movie of the 90s is Spice World. Couldn't sleep for days after finding out when two became one. Hey, I don't know if I can argue with you on that, Fluff. That movie. That was something. It gave me nightmares for sure. Scary Spice, man. That's she'll pop up in your dreams from time to time. So forgive me, Skyla. What were you going to say?
Sorry about that, but Fluffy will put that as number one just for you.
Yeah. No, Fluffy's number one, and it's a horror movie for me. Is maybe 50 Shades of Grey, or what's the other one he loves? The one with the guys dancing. What's that movie, Fluff, that you're always looking for? They have a few of them now. It had Channing Tatum in the first one, I think.
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. Yes, Fluff loves himself some Magic Mike. Magic Mike. Fluffy's top 5 movies of all time. Magic Mike, 50 Shades of Grey, Magic Mike 2, Spice World, and then the live action show, The Puppetry of the Penis. That's Fluffy really enjoys that. He really Fluffy likes. Oh, and Brokeback Mountain. My fault. Can't forget about Brokeback Mountain. But Fluffy loves bringing up the puppetry of the penis. Now, is that something? Have you ever seen puppetry of the penis?
Nope.
Yeah.
Do I want to see?
Well, so well, I'm gonna see if there's anything here I can pull up without getting okay, here we go. I can show this without getting in trouble here, I think. I think. So, are you ready for this?
Okie dokie, I'm ready.
Puppetry of the penis. The ancient Australia art of genital origami. So these guys were blessed with really long schlongs, and they twist them up into things.
Oh boy.
And they make artwork out of them. So yeah, I'm gonna take that down now.
I think I would rather watch that than Pain Olympics.
Oh yeah, no. Compared to Pain Olympics, yeah, you'd probably rather go with that. Fluff is always trying to get us to go see Puppetry of the Penis. Is the kids' version of Pain Olympics. Exactly. It's exactly what it is. Yeah. Rainy Night Gamer. Silence of the Lambs and Scream will always be 1 and 2 from the 90s, but they didn't mention Urban Legend. I like that one. Yeah. Very, very true. For me, Silence of the Lambs and The Shining are my 2 favorites. So they'll be for their decades always number 1. OGP, they forgot the scariest movies ever made. Out and About 1 and Out and About 2, right? The scariest horror films I've ever seen. The makeup effects were insane. No, hey, and here's the thing. In the Out and About franchise, the fact that even on the cover, there is pretty much a naked Gabriel. You can chalk that up to being one of the scariest movies of all time. Anytime we have to worry about seeing Gabe's butthole, that's a scary movie right there. That's a scary thought.
Yeah.
Brokeback Mountain sequel called Bend Over Creek. Oh man, we're gonna get in trouble here. I'm gonna get demonetized. They're gonna take away the channel. We got to change topics here. Let's see. I'm gonna see now. I'm gonna Google and see if there's any news on Blockbuster coming back. Anything newer than the other day. So let's see what their website says. Yeah. It still says "Be kind while we rewind." So nothing on their website. Has there been any news in the UK at all about Blockbusters coming back?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm hoping that they do.
Yeah.
Because the only stores we have in the UK that are like movie related is we have HMV and a movie store called Sex, but spelled CEX.
Oh, yeah. I've never been, and they don't have those here, so obviously, yeah, I wouldn't know. But
yeah,
but
they
so
are
but
the
they
only 2 we have.
Are they chains? Or are they around as like individual places?
Oh, Sex is a chain.
Oh, okay.
And so is HMV. And
right.
HMV you can get in Canada, so.
Okay. So let's see. 7 days, 6 days, 6 days, 4 days. I'm looking for articles that might be within like the last 2 or 3 days. Yeah. Let's see. This is 3 days ago. According to the Internet Archive, the website was initially updated in late July 2022 to feature the Blockbuster logo and a message that said, that's loud. I don't know. Hopefully you couldn't hear that, but a commercial just about blew my eardrums out. we are working on rewinding your movie. It also included a pop-up GIF of actor Wayne Knight. Well, there's no pop-up on there now. An update to the page in August featured a GIF of John Travolta from Pulp Fiction superimposed by an aisle of movie rentals. Huh. So that's interesting. So they've had things on there, but just nothing right now. So I'm not seeing anything about the 5 stores, but yeah, the Internet Archive, I think, is the one that had the story about the 5 stores coming back. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you know when somebody was saying in the comments that about you? He wanted to see if you had a giveaway tonight.
I missed some. We started Fluffy talking about penises again. Have you seen snuff puppets? I have not seen snuff puppets. Is that a real thing? Put the lotion in the skin. It puts the lotion in the basket. Oh yeah. Without out and about one, there would be no Fluffy Gamer, OGP, and the Goodwill Hunters.
Goodwill Hunters.
All right. Okay.
Oh, that's a good fact.
Yeah. Well, then that is a scary movie. Shame on that movie.
Hang on. Jesse J's just made a good point. Do cash converters in the UK not sell DVDs anymore? They do, but I haven't been in a while.
What is a cash converters?
Basically, it's like a pawn shop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Where you can go in and you can pawn or sell you like your movies or whatnot.
Yeah.
And you get money for it. Or you can be like trade it for something else.
Yeah. So yeah, just like a pawn shop, huh?
Yeah.
So we have sex in Australia as well, Skyla. Well, I'm glad to know you have sex in Australia. That's kudos. Yes.
Yeah.
A sexless life is a life not wanted to live, right?
Mm-hmm. And sex
OGP, what do you think Blockbuster needs to do differently to survive or make money in this modern age? Any new business ideas they need to implement as far as physical media and how to rent or sell? So, Blackbeard, I think they need, for me, if they want to come back as a storefront, Blockbuster needs to have a lot more movies for sale. They need to have, obviously rent movies for sale, not as many locations. Maybe an idea where when you're done with the movie, you could drop it in a mailbox and have it go back so you don't have to return it or something would be a good plan. But I think also, like I mentioned the other night, there's a karaoke bar out in Vegas where you can rent out a room for private karaoke with just your group or your family, friends, or whatever. I think if Blockbuster was smart, they would have maybe in the back of their stores, smaller, maybe like 10-seat theaters that they could rent out with maybe like 65-inch screens or something where you could rent that out for a couple hours to watch a movie, something like that. But if they don't want to do something like that, they definitely have to be more like Zia Records or Amoeba, where they need to have not just music, or not just movies, but they should have movies, music, collectibles, and different formats too. I understand you don't want to go to VHS, but DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, but with music, have vinyl, have CDs, and then games, have some games, board games or video games, just different collectibles like Zia really, and Amoeba with all the different things they have, t-shirts and posters, all that stuff. But if you want to focus on movies, have movie t-shirts, movie posters, all that type of stuff. And if you're just going to focus on movies, there's so many different things, collectibles, Funko Pops that you can put on the shelves there to sell. That's what they need to do. They need to expand their horizons. And then maybe even in there, maybe sell more Blockbuster branded things, Blockbuster t-shirts, Blockbuster brand popcorn, you know, or you know, like gift packages, things like that. There's a lot that they could do, but they really have to broaden their horizons as far as what they're going to sell if they want to convince people to go out of their house to go down there. So, but they could do it. They could do it. There's a lot of people out that still enjoy walking around, you know, Blockbuster and picking out a movie, actually being able to look at it versus just trying to scroll and find something. Sean 420 is working for Blockbuster in 4 weeks. Sean 420, I'm calling your bluff. I'm calling your bluff, homeboy. I think you're lying to me. Fluffy found some more gay porn today, going up on the bay, of course, after making sure the disc plays. Right? Yeah, he's got to pop it in to check it out. He's got to make sure the gay porn plays properly before he can sell it. Because that's
You
how
need to find sex cowboys out in the wild.
Fluffy, you have been issued a task. Find sex cowboys, Fluff. So let's see here. Jesse J. I hate renting movies from Blockbuster here in New Zealand. The discs were always really scratched. That was also part of the problem with Blockbuster. I do remember going, you know, and for me, I never had such a big problem with Blockbuster. More, my issue was when I rented from Hollywood Video. I seem to get a lot of scratch discs from Hollywood Video. But that is a problem since they switched from VHS to CD or you know, DVDs.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a yawn coming. I came out of nowhere and it threw me off. There was something I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna tell you a story. There's a funny story. Something I did. I think it's gonna be a streaming service. Well, see, and that is what would make sense. And that's what I heard initially, that Blockbuster was going to come back as a streaming service affiliated with Dish Network, because I think it's owned by Dish Network. But there was a news story that came out saying there was going to be 5 locations opening throughout Southern California between San Diego and LA. So that's kind of where the speculation of the storefront is coming in. But that's what I kind of feel like. Online would be their best bet. That would be the cheapest, no overhead. But so Skyla, you may or may not have heard this story already, so I'll just throw it out there. Okay. So me and Fluffy were in Vegas years ago, and I think he was editing a video, and I was just kind of hanging out, and we were drinking, we're just hanging out. He gets up and goes to the bathroom. And so as soon as he goes in the bathroom, I hopped up, got on his laptop computer, and searched. I just went on Google and searched gay porn. And then I clicked on the first video that popped up, and I left it playing. And I went and sat back down on the bed like nothing happened. His drunk ass comes out of the bathroom and goes and sits down in front of his computer. And he's like, ah. And he's looking at his computer. And then, you know, for a second, and I'm thinking he's realizing what's going on, because it's not, you know, on his editing program or whatever he was doing before, or on YouTube if he was watching something on YouTube. But then there's a guy sitting on a bed wrapped up in a towel. He just has a towel around his waist. And then like another guy comes up and proceeds to remove the towel and start to go down on the other guy. And it's taken, like, Fluffy's, he's so drunk that it's taken like a second for this to kick in. Then all of a sudden, he like kind of scoots back and he's like, it's a dude. That's a dude. When he finally realized it was 2 guys, he's like, that's a dude. Oh, it was so hilarious. It was so hilarious because it took him, because he was so drunk, it took him a while for it to kick in, for him to realize that it was like gay porn that I put on there. Oh, it was so hilarious. It was so hilarious. With his reaction. Like,
I'll get you back, OG, for this.
It's a dude. What year did
like, I'll get you back.
We're always messing with each other. Antonis, it wasn't, I don't think it was overnight. I think for a while they had both. But I don't remember when they switched. Probably would have been late 90s.
Something like that.
Let's see if we can find it. So looks like September 10th, 2001 is when they went to when they started doing DVDs. Fluffy says, those are facts. I've never been the same since. Yeah, no, you haven't, because you finally came out of the closet and started enjoying the gay porn is what happened.
Yeah.
You really haven't been the same since. Breaking news, Bam Margera arrested for public intoxication today. Again? Oh man.
What?
He was he was like with his kids like yesterday. Yeah. Bam Margera was arrested allegedly after making a scene at a restaurant where his estranged wife and son were eating. Oh, cops say Bam was drunk in public. So yeah, dang it. Yeah, he's having a hard time dealing with this. But he was just walking around with his son like yesterday in another video. It looked like he was doing better, but yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying. Our sources say when police got to the restaurant, Bam was unable to take care of himself and was arrested and booked for misdemeanor public intoxication. That's drunk. If you are that drunk, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's too bad. That's too bad. It's so sad to see, his life spiraling like that. It really is. Yep.
You for a week.
Apparently, I made Fluffy gay. Well,
oopsie.
Drugs are bad. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Let's see. Anything else? I'm not seeing anything else newsworthy. UFC guys talking crap about each other. I don't care. Yeah. 99% of stuff that's on TMZ anymore, I just don't care about. Sean, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us, homeboy. Yeah. Talk like Tony Soprano. What do you mean? Talk like Tony Soprano? What are you talking about? I got no. You can't talk like Tony Soprano. What are you talking about? But Tony Soprano could talk like Tony Soprano.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Oh,
what are you gonna do?
On you. You blow your father with that mouth? Oh.
You blow your father with that mouth? Oh man. Yeah, I'm not good. When I'm on when I'm just kind of like on a rant and I get into like a little goof or whatever, I can do it, but I'm not good on command going into my little voices or anything. I'm not good at it. At least not boring as sober Steve-O selling his hot sauce for your butthole. Yeah. You know what? It sucks. It sucks when being drunk and having fun is great, but when it impacts your personal life and puts you in jail and stuff like that, that's tough. That's tough.
Not good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you what, I miss The Sopranos. I miss Breaking Bad. I miss Dexter. I miss a lot of TV shows, but man, Sopranos, my favorite all-time TV show. Yeah. Yeah. But with those last two intense yawns that came out of nowhere, I think I'm going to call it a night and try and go get some sleep.
Now, before we go, right? Because the Wicked Network was talking about why isn't OGP giving anything away tonight? The reason being is you have to wait to come to my channel tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
Thursdays. Because we have a giveaway, because OGP does his giveaway on a Monday, and if you kind of missing out on a giveaway, you come to my channel on the Thursday, right? We've got a very good list for you guys this week.
Oh yeah, what's the list?
Top 10 biography films.
And
whoever's got the best list has got a choice of movies they can win. They can pick out of these two. The first one is Cannibal Ferox.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. The Shameless release. So we got
Nice.
this one. Or the second movie is the Pajama Girl Case, an
Ooh.
Australian movie
And
from the 70s.
an Arrow release too. Nice.
Yeah. There you go.
Very
So,
cool.
On that live video, we want to see your lists. Best list. You actually get to choose this week your movie.
Top 10 biography films.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Well, nice. So yeah. So Skyla, as always, her link is down below, so you can find her channel there. Pizza Face has a question: is Clown Motel Massacre any closer to getting to releasing? So where I'm at with Clown Motel Massacre, I was talking about this Monday. So I have Clown Motel Massacre is ready to go. I have a legal holdup right now, and that is one of the songs that I was told I could use. I am waiting for that artist to return the release form, giving me the legal authorization to distribute the movie with that song in it. They have said that I could use the song. The song is in there. It's edited. And if I have to change songs, I might need to recut that scene, which might cause a bit of a delay. But that person was sent, I believe it was January, if not January, very early February. They were sent that release form, and I'm waiting to get that back. And I'm at the point where I'm about to give up. So on Monday, I think it was Monday. I had said, hey, if you, it was either Monday. Yeah, I think it was Monday. If anybody knows anyone that knows a country singer who has original music that they want to put in a movie, let me know. Or anybody know any rock bands or part of a rock band that you want to get your music in a movie, let me know. But I need a ballad. I have plenty of metal songs. I have all the music I need, except for this one song I can't get the proper release that I need. And so that's what I'm waiting on. We are on a hold up from that right now. I need that release. So we're basically waiting on that. Otherwise, we'll be releasing very, very, very soon. So hopefully I can get that song legality resolved, and it'll be coming out real quick. So that's where I'm with that. That's the news on Clown Motel Massacre. So hopefully any day now. Hopefully any day I'll have that, and then we'll get like fully into the distribution process.
Oh yeah, and on Friday I've got a special video coming out just for OGP.
Oh, what's that? Or is it a secret?
It's a secret, but we've talked about a little bit about it. So I've done a little surprise video just for you.
Okay. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, looking forward to that.
It's 46 minutes long now, the video. And it was shot in my home city of Liverpool, in the city centre itself.
Nice. Oh, nice. Yes. That's the video. Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Yes. Yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm excited to check that out. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So, well, with that being said, I think we will go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, Wicked Network. I've been watching Family Ties on Pluto. Michael J. Fox is a great actor. If it wasn't for what's that dementia that he has? It's Parkinson's. Yeah. He's early years would have been one of the greats, bigger than anything. No, today he would still be a huge actor today if it wasn't for that. So
he would probably be the top actor in the world.
Yeah, definitely one of them. Yep, that's for sure. Yeah. That's for sure. It is very sad, but looks like he's having his wife and his family are there to support him and help him out, and looks like he's making the best of it. So that's what matters. Yeah. So, anyways, which song is it you need? Is it online somewhere? I don't know. I don't know, Pizza Face, if it's public or not. That's a good question. But yeah, it's I need like a ballad or like a country song, and then I just have to listen to it and see if it works. But that's where I'm at with that. Unfortunately, we're still in a bit of a holding pattern. Hopefully I just get the form and the song that I got is good to go and we're done. But we shall see. We shall see.
Yeah.
But I'll keep everybody posted as soon as I know anything.
Yep.
So, all right, Skyla, well, it's been fun. I'll let you
Yep.
go. Everybody check out her video tomorrow night. Top 10
Yeah, 'cause
list.
it's nine. It's not almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And everybody here, after I end the video, when it posts, when it goes live, the replay of this video, got to come back in and get your hashtag EMAGs in. This is the video that you're going to put your EMAGs on for the giveaway for Monday night. So, all right, everybody, we will see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.